We're in. Hello.
Oh, crap, just as I drank my tea.
I'm
Perfect.
sorry, Mars. Hello. We have someone MIA. I don't know where Dylan is, guys, so...
Can you guess who it is?
This stream... I already spoiled it if you wanted to guess, but so this stream is already a little scuffed, it looks like.
And for once through no fault of our own. Amazing.
Well, I mean, our own is Dylan's fault. Dylan is one of our own, so...
Oh, that's true. But like specifically Ori's own and Mars's own.
That is true.
Zilla Safe, hello. Mason, hello. Enthuse, hello.
Hello, Mason Enthuse. Poor Shane Zilla. M. Paraig.
Bonk.
Hello. I don't know if I spelled that right. Oh, okay. He's messaging me on Discord now.
Ah.
Oh, his computer's being slow. Alright, as long as it's
Okay.
manageable things. I'm just like...
He's on the way.
He's coming along, and that is fine.
We want to make sure that Dylan is doing well, everything's okay, and if everything's fine, then we'll yell at him for being late.
Yes. It's apparently because I didn't give him the heads up. I'm sorry. I was having stream issues.
Ah, I see. Well, you know, our routine is usually, or has been, record lines at 7:30.
Oh, that is also
so
true.
Yeah, I guess
a little
I
earlier.
guess without that prompt, he didn't.
Without
know
that
to come.
prompting, he was running a little late. Fashionably late is better than nothing, 100%. I'm sorry you woke up so
Indeed.
early, Sarah.
Ooh, that's rough.
Yeah, Dylan, hurry up.
Fashionable I am.
You are in Edgeworth's outfit, so.
There
He's
we
not
go.
late. Everyone else is simply early.
A wizard is never late.
As long as it was not like you died or something, you know, that would have been rough.
That would have put a damper on things.
Yep. But Dylan is here, so
Don't tempt me, the night is young.
please don't die. I need you for more than just
Excuse me?
stream. But yeah.
That is illegal.
Dying is not illegal. Not the way I'm gonna do it, at least.
It's your fault. Well, I'm glad you woke up for stream, Sarah, but I'm sorry that you woke up way too early. Yes, Dylan is real. He appeared in the right
Yes.
costume because he doesn't have to do that. I put out
Yes.
his costume for him.
What
Oh,
is
is
that
the
someone
right
new?
costume?
Yes,
Is
M.
it
Paraig. I don't know how you would say that. They haven't responded.
As
Hello,
It would be
M.
Let's know
very
how to
sad,
pronounce
Mason.
your
I
name.
agree. My life would be very, very, very sad without Dylan in it.
Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, guys, but I will die at some point.
Way, way later. We have to, at very, 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 very least, finish all the Ace Attorney games. At
Wait.
bare minimum. Bare minimum.
I am not ready to confront my own mortality tonight. Let's
Instead,
go
let's
solve
confront
a murder.
someone else's mortality, which was
Yes.
not Dahlia
Please.
Hawthorne, someone else Hawthorne. Valerie Hawthorne? Victoria
Related
Hawthorne?
person. Valerie, I think.
All right, let me actually get Craig in here now that
Ah, yes.
before we
Now
forget more
recording.
stuff in everything.
Now recording.
There it is.
Can we just have a competition where we can just keep going shorter and shorter for how much longer I need to live? Because Enthuse is currently in the lead.
What?
Chad,
Enthuse,
what
why
are
have
you
you made it
doing?
so low? And I know, Sarah, I was so excited when the Apollo Justice trilogy, like, re-released was announced. Lakitu Bro put it in the Discord chat, and I was like, this is the best possible thing that could have happened. We started Ace Attorney in a perfect time that the only ones we would have to emulate are the Miles investigations. The Edgeworth Ace Attorney Investigations one, which I have all ready to go and be emulated, but I couldn't find Spirit of Justice to emulate. And then they were like, here's the Apollo trilogy coming out. And I was like,
It's like, ooh, thank
the
you.
universe wants us specifically to play Ace Attorney, so.
Oh, not even the universe.
There you go, Mason. That's the ticket.
Wants us to play.
Yeah, exactly. So very, very excited. Dylan, no. Stop being morbid about it.
Bad. Slap, slap.
Instead,
Slap,
let's
slap.
come into play. Turnabout beginnings. Fancy.
Yes.
Oh yes,
Oh,
we have
God.
Trump
Oh, God.
Judge. I forgot
Oh,
already.
no.
I forgot about
Sorry,
Trudge,
Mars.
I
too.
don't know if I can do the voice.
You gotta do your best.
I'll
Yeah,
try.
Mars
Got-
was an irresponsible voice actor and lost her voice today. I know, guys. How
What?
dare she?
You're
I
shaming
love
me for being late, but Mars's voice never showed up?
It came back, but not
It-
at full force.
It's here now. It's just struggling a little bit. So I'm talking a little lighter. I'm trying to
I have
talk
to
with
turn
a
her
little less
volume up
force
even
just to
more.
give my vocal folds a bit of a rest.
I know. How dare she?
Because yeah, I way overused them these
It's
last 3 days.
it's like I don't
I
pay
have
these
one more
guys or
day to
something, you
go.
know?
Well, I mean, you pay us in company and snacks and companionship.
It's true. I do pay both of you in a lot of snacks. This is very
That is
very
very
accurate.
true.
Do I get more snacks than Mars?
Overall, yes. My mom doesn't make Mars any snacks.
Oh, you don't get your mom to count. I'm asking
Oh,
from you.
my mom doesn't count. Yes,
For
overall,
this question.
Mars has never gotten an entire tray of like cranberry dessert or something like that.
Damn it!
No.
I'm only barely ahead,
You're
Mars.
not only
This-
barely ahead.
this is
Mars
not
gets
looking
Mars
good.
gets little
Second.
sandwiches and she has to eat them in my house. She doesn't take
That
anything
doesn't
home.
make it worse.
What? Yes, it does.
Mars out here stealing my girl. All right.
Oh my god.
The amount of time you guys spend on the couch together doesn't worry me. The amount of snacks Mars gets, now I'm worried.
I make you tons
Most
of
of the time
snacks,
is
Dylan.
spent jumping up and down on the couch screaming at the TV.
Honestly,
so-
Mars eats less because
Wait,
she's
Enthuse,
yelling so
I thought I
much.
was there on the night we drew on cookies for stream.
Yeah, I think you were.
I thought you were
Yeah.
too.
I drew myself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very nice.
He
You've
was
been
present.
drawing, Sarah. How nice. It's not
Amazing.
just Trump, Canadian Trump. I don't know if
Oh,
Mars really
I-
puts on a lot of
I
Canadian
can
in
only
the Trump.
do so much.
Indeed.
Detective.
Oh,
Sorry.
You will be.
ugh.
Detective, proceed with your testimony.
That's me.
God.
Yes, sir.
Here we go again, Mia. Hang on.
No, this is her first time. It's not again.
No, she's saying here we go.
Did I say again? I
Yeah.
said again.
It's,
You said
it's
again.
okay.
Mars said
Here
again.
we go for the very first time. I'm nervous.
Oh,
That's
God.
why I said again.
I wasn't ready
confused
for
this
kitten
with the
tonight.
classroom
Okay, now.
trial.
Listen carefully. Get them.
Ugh.
Well,
That
you
is
mistake,
beautiful,
and this
though.
guy will drink you
Oh.
some morning tea. Trust me, and get ready.
Oh, he said tea
Oh,
and
so
not coffee.
He's a
Interesting.
tea guy
He's a
before he was
tea
a
At right
drinker
now,
guy.
he's still a tea man.
Yeah, he graduated to coffee boy.
Boys drink tea, men drink coffee.
I guess I'm a boy.
I was about to say, am I a boy
We're all
too?
boys. We're all boys.
We are all
here.
boys.
We're boy moding right now, chat.
Proud boys. The boys.
I'm boy moding
Oh,
so hard.
Jesus.
On the day of the incident, an unknown person phoned the sergeant and asked to meet. Sergeant Hawthorne went to Dusky Bridge at the designated time and met with Mr. Falls.
Oh, I'm not ready to do his voice.
And that's where she was brutally murdered, sir! To death!
Every time.
Until she died. The
Oh my
criminal
God.
stuffed her body into his car trunk and tried to make a getaway. Mr. Falls was arrested at a police checkpoint we set up at the base of the mountain.
I like the smell of coffee, but I do not like the taste.
Oh,
the
okay, hold
smell
on.
is fantastic.
Sarah, it smells amazing.
But the taste is horrendous, and I refuse to put
So,
an ungodly
told-
amount
hold
of
on.
sugar and milk in it.
I was told by a doctor, and this is a real doctor, not a lawyer,
Yes,
that
a medical
coffee-
doctor.
a medical doctor, that coffee is an acquired taste, and that if you want to drink it, you have to acquire that taste.
But
And the way you do is you add a lot of milk and sugar, and you keep drinking that until you like that, and then you
Mm.
could if you want to, take away the milk little bit by little bit, maybe take away the sugar a little bit by little bit, and then you could drink the horrible, disgusting, bitter black stuff.
I find acquired
Blech.
tastes to be like, why? Why do I put in this effort? It's not worth
Why
it.
do I need
What is
to
it doing
train
for me?
myself?
I
Drink
listen.
something. I could
I
just
was
drink
told
tea and
I could
enjoy it.
drink it whenever I want and get some energy, and I'm like, ooh, I like the sound of that. Like a little legal
Yeah,
stimulant injection,
and then
if
what
you will.
happened?
And then I drank it so much because I kept adding so much milk and sugar that I
Mhm.
just loved the way it tasted like
Did
that.
like Starbucks
that-
level coffee.
Yeah, I really did. Like the
Jesus.
gayest, most light shade
Like the
of
most
coffee you've ever
not
seen.
coffee sugar drink you
Yeah.
could get that still has
Like,
coffee in
my
it.
coffee was tan. It wasn't brown.
Yes,
Was
enthused, literally.
legally able to be called coffee?
Yes,
after
because
It
he's
that?
still
was.
got a caffeine addiction because of it.
That's the problem. I drank
Ah,
so much of it, like
okay.
so much of it, that I was getting like ridiculously pounding headaches. I had to pee every 20 minutes, like with no exaggeration. It was
Yeah,
terrible.
he had a bad
That-
time on coffee. And
that
then I
is
forced
was
him to
so
get on
bad.
tea, and now he still is mildly addicted to caffeine, but much
You-
much better.
I'm better. I'm a recovering addict.
He is a
Literally had
recovering
to
caffeine
hold
addict.
An intervention.
I did. I
No,
literally
unironically.
did. Like actually.
Guys, I'm happy to report I'm more than a year sober.
Yeah.
Yay!
Have a
Coffee.
coffee on
Have
coffee.
coffee.
Yeah.
Thank
No,
you for sharing with
Emperor.
Anonymous.
First of all, tell me how to say the second part of your name, or I'm just
Yeah.
gonna call you M and you're gonna like it. That's one. But two, it's not that you lie until you start believing. It's that you can forcibly subject
true, it
yourself to a
is.
certain torture until eventually you do like it. You're not just convincing yourself. You can warp your tastes.
Mm.
Mm.
All right.
Hmm.
Yeah, there you go.
Incredible.
Segue. Well, you certainly have established the importance of the bridge.
Oh, I forgot.
Oh, I forgot about him.
Naturally.
He's so soft.
Now, will the defense please hurry up and proceed with the cross-examination? I don't even think I'm doing Trump anymore. I think I'm just doing snobby, like, person with his nose halfway up his face.
I'm sorry. Beginning of that
Wait.
sentence was like you had to warm up to be able to talk again.
Okay, hold on. Mars, where the fuck is your nose if it's not halfway up your face?
More than halfway up my face.
Hold on.
Look, I'm scrunching it. I'm scrunching it. You know, doing that sneer.
I just
Comment
checked and my
here.
nose is halfway up my goddamn face.
Oh, well then you could do this voice too.
Ooh.
Everyone could do this voice. It's that universal.
It's one of the basic accents that every person can do.
Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examination. Coming right up.
Sound a little more confident.
Settle down there, kitten.
But I'm not confident.
If you keep trembling like that, you're going to make me spill my coffee.
I
Oh,
thought
so
you were
he
drinking
does
tea.
drink coffee. However, editor
talking about
needs to
Edward.
play that back. It looked like his one eye blinked before the other one. And I don't know if I'm hallucinating or
Was
not.
he winking?
His one eye did blink before the other one,
Yeah, right?
but that's because you can't blink them at the exact same moment.
No, it looked like exaggerated.
No.
Okay.
Like a wink?
No. Like one eye, the other eye open. Like a blink wave.
A droopy lizard blip?
Maybe
What?
maybe they'll show that
That's what Page
animation
Run said.
again. I'm not trembling. It's just cold in here. I have a cold.
Oh,
The courtroom can be a cold battlefield, alright? Especially for a beginner.
the side profile is very nice.
I don't need you to worry about me. I mean, the defendant, the witness. Everyone's a beginner in here.
He looks unamused.
You got me there. But maybe you should keep your claws out and show them what you got. Get done.
It's okay, Mia. Stay calm. Just remember those court procedure videos you stayed up all last night watching. I really should have gotten some sleep in there too, but surely this won't backfire in any way. It's not like I'll lose the
Never.
case or anything.
Nah. All right. We're back into pressing here.
We can press everything we want to.
Yes, 100% pastry puff. Like the thoughts empty, no thoughts head empty.
Thoughts
Blink.
head empty.
Shut up.
Thoughts head no
My
empty.
head, no thoughts empty. Okay.
This excuse me. This unknown person. You have no idea who it might be, right?
Sorry, but I'm afraid I do.
What?
You might say it's the known unknown person, because I, know them. The one who called Sergeant Hawthorne was the defendant, Terry Falls.
Oh,
What? The defendant? The defendant called her? It like takes me a minute to slide back into the voice.
I hate this judge's surprised expression. It is the most horrifying thing we have seen in this game, is this expression right here.
It is weird
It's
how
Like
his
I know
eyebrows
he's
are
blinking,
open,
but I still feel like he doesn't have eyelids.
but
I,
it's like
don't
the
understand.
flat lip. The lip doesn't work.
It's all bad. It's all bad.
Sergeant Hawthorne was a very thorough person, sir. She left a note about a phone call with Mr. Falls.
No?
That's true, Zillisage.
He got him. Yeah, a top secret memo that she left in her desk.
Oh.
That doesn't sound very top secret. According to this note, it seems the one who called her to the bridge was indeed
Whoa.
the defendant, Terry Falls.
Sarah, we missed you talking about your RPG. I will ask you about that later.
Ooh.
I saw it briefly, but we were a lot of things going on. Ooh, let's look at it.
Yeah, please.
Confidential.
I've made
police
my own
and
RPG too, of which, of course, every DM for 5e has to.
Okay.
Dylan made Pathfinder 2e out of D&D 5e. Almost.
Well, this is interesting. Talk to Dahlia. Tell
On
her that
Valentine's
Pineapple
Day.
must come out.
Falls, 4:30 p.m. at that bridge. Wear white scarf for identification. Talk to Dahlia, tell her this time the whole truth must come out.
And on
Valentine's
Valentine's Day. My brain was dying.
This is a love note.
Oh, you think he likes her?
He was Terry Fallings for her. No.
Victoria?
Well, it
Valerie?
definitely did not go as planned.
Someone was certainly falling.
I did say this.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Whose bright idea was it to keep that note from me?
Looks like the judge is even more sure of his verdict now. Listen up. Never ask a question if you don't already know the answer.
It's that detective's fault. He's the one that said unknown person.
Got him! But hey now, don't make that face at me just because you got. I just said it that way because the prosecutor told me to.
Bad, Edgeworth. Slap, slap. This is priming the whip or whatever.
Wow. There's no
Yeah,
karma here, so
Ori
it's
is
not the
having
witness.
a time tonight.
I'm sorry.
Was that a trap? face. I didn't expect him to be so sneaky.
He does look so young and precious, though, doesn't he?
He's just a baby,
He's just
an
a little
infant in the
babe,
court.
a
What
little
is he
baby
doing
boy.
here? Could the adult come pick up their child, please?
Oh snap! No, you don't want Von Carver in this courtroom either, Mia. I don't.
So it is prosecutorial misconduct for a prosecutor to tell the witness what to say. So if the prosecutor speaks to the witness before trial, which is totally fine, but then is like, listen, on the stand, I want you to say this. That is against the law. However, what is not against the law is for the prosecutor or the defense attorney to talk to their witness and discuss with them their testimony, and do so in a way where you tiptoe around telling them what to actually say, but the witness can read between the lines of what you're doing. Okay? Now, it might sound like, wow, that sounds really fucking unethical, but both sides
It really
do it,
does.
and that's the entire game. And in fact, the judge will get mad if you don't do that, because otherwise witnesses like to ramble, and court is grinded to a halt, because they're not really sure exactly what the lawyer is trying to get out of you. So it's definitely like you gotta do it in a way where you're not literally violating the law, but also you gotta do it in a way where if someone had no idea what was happening and they were just listening in, they'd be like, what the fuck? It's just kind of weird.
Mind
It's like an
games.
unspoken thing. Oh, wait, one more thing.
Mhm.
So when a
Mhm.
prosecutor talks to a witness, it seems... Yeah, exactly, basically. It seems like it's kind of untoward, because if you guys didn't know that you're allowed to do that, it's like, oh, they were talking with them about their testimony before trial. How dare they? That's allowed. And both sides do it and are supposed to do it, or the judge gets mad. But here's the thing. The witness doesn't always know that they're allowed to be talking with the prosecutor about this. And so it's a common tactic for the defense attorney at trial to ask the question, you met with the prosecutor and you talked to them about your testimony? Isn't that true? 9 times out of 10, the witness will say, no, I didn't do that. Because they're like, holy shit, oh fuck, oh god. But in fact, they're allowed to do that.
Yeah.
And if they say no, the defense attorney knows they're lying, because no prosecutor in the country would ever not prep their witness.
Oh my god.
So it's actually a thing where the prosecutor is like pinching the bridge and they're like, fuck. And they now have to be like, okay, so we talked, right, witness? And then hopefully the witness gets the memo and they say, yeah, I just forgot about that or some shit. But sometimes they'll
my
double down
God.
like, no, you didn't talk. What do you mean? This is the first time I'm meeting you. And they're like visibly sweating and it's like this whole fucking thing.
Oh,
Jesus.
I know.
That's such a difference from the Ace's attorney vibe, though, where it's like, no. He told me to say it. I'm gonna rat him out.
Like,
That's the
I
thing,
love
though.
doing that.
telling you what
If
he
a
told me
witness-
to say.
If a witness doesn't know what you're doing
Mhm.
on the technicality, they might think you're telling them what to say, even though you're being very careful not to tell them.
Yeah. Yep. Well, press.
We have learned so much.
We have.
There you go.
Lawyer lessons with Dylan.
Da, da,
Yep.
da, da. A bridge up in the mountains? But why meet there?
Because it is a very important place to the defendant. That's why.
What do you mean by that?
If you remember, 5 years ago, the defendant kidnapped a young girl. He was chased onto a bridge, and it was there that he killed his hostage.
Hmm.
And the place where all this occurred is, of course, Dusky Bridge.
I can't with the really fun karma motions though. It's too much.
The very place where Sergeant Hawthorne arrested and handcuffed Mr. Falls. Returning to the scene of the crime? How nostalgic.
Hmm. Press. Gotta get all the information because I barely remember what happened.
Was the body of the victim discovered right away?
Well, that's the problem. It was so brutally murdered that they didn't even recognize it was a freaking body.
Oh my
They
god.
were like, oh, who dropped their salsa?
Oh, Jesus.
Guacamole.
Oh, no.
Holy Shit.
We've been demonetized so soon.
What?
It only took this long. I'm very surprised.
We're not even monetized.
I know.
Not
record
anymore.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we were really on the ball. And her legs,
Oh my
I
god.
assume her arm, it was a mess. But we found the criminal within 1 hour of the murder.
He was in one piece.
He left everything he owned in one piece. And he's like,
Okay.
oh, I gotta go. Yeah, it was apparently the name of the treasure in the ground.
Oh my god. Stop.
We even got to say, don't move, we got you surrounded.
Wait a second.
Then he's like, you'll never take me alive. And we're like, no, Johnny, don't do it.
Oh my god.
Isn't there something weird about that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
how
it was
did
a
she
SpongeBob
die
reference.
again? Let's remember. Was stabbed with a knife in the back, died from blood loss between 4 and 5. This is the weird map that has a bad scale, and this is
Yep.
the note from before. Well, okay, I don't know what was weird about then.
The location was a suspension bridge up in the mountains. So how did they find out about the crime so quickly?
Ah, thank you for spelling it out, Armando. I needed that. Brain is warming up still.
Sergeant Hawthorne must have mentioned the phone call to someone else, right?
If that is what happened, then she wouldn't have been killed. She never mentioned the phone call from Mr. Falls. But she left a note on her desk about it.
Mhm.
Oh, more notes. Gimme, gimme, gimme.
No, that's the note we
If
got.
only I had noticed
Ah,
it
damn.
earlier,
I thought it
Maybe.
was a new one.
she'd still be alive.
Oh, don't pin this on yourself, Gumshoe. It's fine. It wasn't your fault.
But I love wearing pins.
Gumshoe would be a pin collector
I love this.
if he could afford it, because it is an
It's
expensive hobby.
his one pin is his police badge
Well.
because that's all he can afford.
And it's his favorite one in the entire collection. I wonder why she didn't mention the phone call to anyone.
The criminal stuffed her body in a
See,
trash
this
bag.
is sus too because like there's water there that like nobody can like
Yeah.
find the bodies in.
Mr. Falls had a car then.
Well, that bridge is way up in the mountains, ma'am. The defendant and the victim both went up there by car. I mean, how else, right?
What? Lost it. Sorry. You know what? Screw it. We're keeping it. You mean the defendant drove his own car?
I want the judge by the end to just be unintelligible.
Oh yeah, the next time. it's like,
I will totally.
Yeah.
If that is actually what you want, I can deliver.
Please stop encouraging her, Ori.
Me!
You.
You are both enablers.
Thank you. It
You know,
wasn't just
I would
me.
love to continue encouraging you, but I want Ori to stop it. She's
Okay,
creating too
fine.
much competition.
Just you. Just you. Go ahead.
No, of course not. It was stolen. He stole it from a young couple that had been waiting at a red light.
Oof.
Car thieves. I'm not sure how I feel about car thieves.
Eh?
Is this guy sure about how he feels about anything?
Ooh.
This is a photo of the stolen car's trunk.
Okay, more information. Let's.
Woo!
Damn.
Woo, it's an elephant. Naturally, that's the body of Valerie Hawthorne in there.
Where's the white scarf?
Ooh, you're right. White scarf. There's also like literally no
Quick,
blood.
check the muffler.
Yeah, really. And she bled out?
That doesn't look too comfortable.
Oh, goodness. Okay, let's get a better look at that really quick. Hold on. so we can see the whole thing.
All the blood is on her back. You just can't see
Well,
it.
she was stabbed in the back, but I'm saying like,
Was in the
why
back.
is it not pouring out? She should have
It's
been
very
bleeding
clean
out.
in there.
She
It's very
already
clean in
bled.
here. And yeah,
As much
white
as needed.
scarf is definitely not there. And then yeah, the trunk is broken in.
She's actually a white woman, so it blends into her skin. We can
Not
just
how it
keep going.
works.
That is exactly how it works.
That is so not how that works.
That's how that works.
Nope.
You wouldn't know.
I wouldn't. No.
You wouldn't.
What?
You're
I
not
am
wearing a
not
white
pursuing.
scarf.
I am not pursuing that line of questioning.
You don't own a white scarf, do you?
I
Mars
do own a white
pleads the
scarf, in
fifth.
fact,
Well, how do you know you're not wearing it right now? Hmm?
because I'm wearing a coat.
She's wearing a
In your
purple scarf,
house?
Dylan.
In your
I'm-
house?
Okay, cardigan. But coat
Okay.
sounded funnier.
Fair enough.
I gotta go for the humor points.
Okay.
It makes Dylan go, what? So it
Maybe
worked out.
maybe one day
That
you'll
means
get there,
I've
Mars.
won.
That's not how that works. It is
That
not.
is totally how that works. If I can't win by being clever, I'll win by being confused.
Okay, at least you're honest.
Hey, you're asking for clever at 9 p.m. after 3-hour sessions today. You're
it was
not
it was
clever.
tired outside today, guys. I don't know what it was. It was
It
dreary
was.
and
I think
gross.
the weather.
Yeah.
It started snowing. Anywho, the victim, she was stabbed in the back, correct?
Yeah.
I will say it's kind of weird not saying anything at all in court. It's just kind of
Yeah,
surreal.
enjoy the vocal break, Ori.
For some reason, men always seem to get stabbed in the back.
That one was totally off. He blinked separately. It happened.
We're talking about a woman here.
Armando, what are you talking about?
Yeah, you can't tell from this photo, but she's got 2 X chromosomes, okay? Armando, don't be weird. I am not so judgmental. You cannot always tell from a photograph or the chromosomes. This is getting weird. The knife was stuck in her back, nice and firm.
The condition of the body when it was discovered is very important information. Detective, was there anything strange or noteworthy in the trunk of the car, besides the body?
Well, I was gonna say it's the body, but nothing else.
Oh my
I mean,
God.
the lock was broken. The lock is kind of broken right
I was
now.
about to say that cracked top. Point to that. I feel like that's the answer
I
there.
thought it was the scarf, but
Hey,
I feel like I
glad you
pressed-
feel like shit dichotomy.
Talking about the
What?
trunk itself, I feel like we'll get to that part a bit later. You know? Like,
Love
you're-
it when
sorry.
you feel like
You're
shit.
talking about
I
the
got
car right
I
now.
got way confused. I think it's we either I mean we can press it. I can't click on anything. It's this is extra.
Oh,
testimony.
This is a press screen? I thought
Yeah.
this was a point
See how it's
out
green
to keep
text
it.
and not the
Oh,
like
okay.
I don't have like there's no little pointy finger on the thing.
That's why. Okay, that tricked me. Because
Yeah,
when it
see?
said, "I don't see anything," do you?
Yeah,
Please
this is
show
new.
me.
This is new testimony, so we're gonna press that.
They've never done that before. Okay. What did the defendant have to say about this photo?
He said, and I quote, "I got a lot of junk in the trunk, huh?"
Oh my god, what?
Okay, now
And is
now
that what he
Dylan's
always
taking the
says,
big
ma'am?
Confusing.
What he always says, ma'am.
Oh god, I already forgot.
He said,
no.
"Excuse me, I'm explaining what he said."
When he comes up with the little name thing, it's not an impersonation, and you know it.
It's not an impersonation, and I don't know it. I don't know why I'm doing this in Gumshoe's voice, but that's all he says.
Nothing. Nothing. I wouldn't say he did nothing.
Honor, you
Very
please. There are
least,
children
You
here.
know he stole a car.
Please,
No,
Your
no,
Honor,
no, no.
please. We're not gonna ask if what he did sexually wasn't even charged here. I would just care about the homicide.
Jesus Christ.
We don't care if he was none. But anyway, it's just what he always says, Your Honor. And then he always says,
Sorry, I told a little lie.
aha! Sorry, my voice is acting up. Or something like that.
Well, in any case, it seems he was caught and arrested.
So, I understand why he was none, because he does have the balls in his mouth, but...
I am
Thank
banging
you
my
for making
head.
the noises for me,
against
Ori. Chat, just imagine
headboard
those
right
noises
now.
go with what I just described, and you're good.
No!
Why did those noises? No.
I'll explain when you're older.
That was me dying.
Oh, that's what
Foaming at the mouth, rabies style. I
Was that
bit my
foam or-
cyanide capsule and just
Mm.
died. God,
Precisely.
he's so soft.
But he's evil.
Okay, press the last thing, and then I think it's the scarf
Absolutely.
on the picture.
That certainly is some impressive police work.
Well, no. Actually, it was way too close for comfort.
I don't know if you want to admit that on the stand.
We set up that checkpoint just after 5 p.m.
That prosecutor told me to say that.
The prosecutor told me to say I suck at my job.
I never met with Mr. Edgeworth ever. I don't even know him.
Edgeworth, who?
We figured that Mr. False might just try to run.
Hey, TD. Exactly, Pastry Puff.
What do you mean it was too close for comfort?
The two of them arranged to meet at 4:30 p.m. And it takes approximately 30 minutes to go from the bridge to the checkpoint.
That was kind of close. Any later and Mr. Falls could have slipped right by.
Listen up, Kita. There's a big trap waiting for you in that testimony.
Oh, God.
A trap?
Walk into it carelessly, and it'll leave more than just a flesh wound. Fun, huh?
No! No! No, it's not!
Well, if you want to have any chance at all, you better gather some more information. And if you're going to get caught in a trap, it's best to get caught early. You can always look for contradictions afterwards.
The ever-famous Contradictions. I sure hope I can find some of those.
I think it's the scarf in the trunk one. I don't think we
Gotta be
got
the
anything
scarf in the
else.
trunk.
Well, it's best to get caught in this trap early.
Okay.
Photo.
No, I need this one. Nope, this one.
No.
This one. Victim's note. Wear
That's
white
it.
scarf.
Wear white scarf for identification.
Victim's note. Present! Nice.
Point! Witness!
The music started.
Well, kind of changed.
It's good music!
It's good music now.
What is it? Do you have something to say, Miss Bay?
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. I totally forgot what I was going to say.
She got into it. That's hilarious, Team
The
Pod.
music stopped.
The character's last name, and this is Hawthorne, so the fact that you were dealing with Hawthorns is funny.
This is the first time I've ever had to actually address someone like that outside of simulations.
So, TD, do you use a knife to get rid of Hawthorne, or?
A chainsaw.
I have a pretty good idea that knives take them right out.
Only human Hawthorns, not tree
Oh,
Hawthorns.
okay.
But I can't get over
This
Mars'
is why you have to know which
trial
Hawthorne you're talking about.
simulation trials, like flight simulators, but they're like court trial simulators. And then the lawyers just like sit there with like the VR
I mean,
goggles on
this
and the
is
thing,
supposed to be
and they point
futuristic, is it not?
objection.
It is not.
Think we're caught up to our year yet, so this is actually in the past, so this is like 1998
man.
or something. I don't even know.
Gotta wait for technology
But
to
it was
catch
in
up.
2006. 16 was the first game, and this is before that. So
Oh, this is way before
6 years
that.
before that, so I think it's like 2010.
Okay.
We're in like 2010 here.
Well, you could hold a simulation in a classroom, like, okay, guys, we're gonna do a practice
It's
trial.
just saying simulation instead of mock trial makes it sound way more
Listen to
futuristic.
the word mock. I'm sorry.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, 2013, I'm sorry.
Woo! You should have practiced before coming to court. Honestly, Miss Faye, I'm not sure I like this.
C'est a little kitten with a piece of my coffee candy.
Hard pass. Candy?
A piece of candy.
Well,
Okay, you're right, Ori. I saw it.
Thank you. Thank you.
I saw the eye blink. I saw it that
See,
time.
it happens.
She's right. Ugh. Come on, Mia. Shake it off. You're a lawyer.
Did we get it wrong?
Tap.
No, she's just being
Detective.
weird. She's just being weird.
It's her first case. Cut her some
Yes,
slack.
ma'am.
This photo. You said that there was nothing peculiar about it. Is that correct?
That makes the
Well, I
most
said
sense,
besides
Sarah.
the body, but yeah, that's what I said.
Well then, I suggest you take another look at the note written by the victim. Point.
No.
It very clearly says, wear white scarf for identification. The caller must have forgotten what the victim looked like. Thus, this is a special request.
I
I have one very simple question for you, detective. Where is the white scarf? I can't seem to find it in this photo.
well,
she's
she's
acting real
white,
cocky right now.
So, I mean,
No.
we didn't. To be honest, we didn't find it in the trunk, ma'am.
Tap! And you stopped there? You should have looked for it.
Ah!
This is before Gumshoe knew that he was a little scatterbrained.
The caller told her to wear it to identify herself, so I'd expect she did just that. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, what do you have to say about this? Okay, this face isn't bad. Like, that looks like a
No,
face of a
it's-
human being.
It's
No, Your Honor. I can explain. You see, we actually removed her muffler and put it inside the muffler for safekeeping.
No, Edgeworth stole it and that's what he's wearing.
Yes.
I see the defense is a little lacking.
He's so soft. I want to squish his cheeks. His like he's a little child.
Face!
His
Face cheeks! Not the other one!
Jesus, Dylan.
God damn it!
You're the worst.
The scarf you were searching so desperately for. Is it this one, perchance?
One that
One
is
to think that
blue.
Blue. Okay, thank you!
Two.
Well, it was white.
Yeah, what
And
I'm
then the
sorry,
water soaked
is
it?
that mud or
That's not how that
blood?
works!
I don't know what that is.
Ah!
Not old bag ever. With old bag restraining order on
Oh,
old
God.
bag.
What?
We don't.
Back comes up.
No,
I
sir.
am out. I cannot do her voice tonight. No. Mia and Trump Judge are all I can manage.
You can call him Trudge if you want.
This
Ooh,
trudge.
I like it. Trudge.
I read this line.
Oh, sorry.
On Dusky Bridge, I was there first and decided to conduct my own investigation.
Mm. Lead
Well,
into
that's
the
a
next
text
game?
message.
We suss in
What?
the next game.
Why? Why didn't you tell me? I made a decision to keep all pieces of evidence in my personal satchel.
Didn't we establish, like, that's not
Oh.
okay?
Well, he's allowed to take it, but he's got to tell the defense attorney about it.
Yeah, he
Did it?
technically doesn't have to tell Gumshoe about it, but but technically both the attorneys are supposed to like converse about what evidence and shit they have. That never happens in this game ever.
No.
Yeah, it's called discovery. It's the safest place I know.
Ugh.
That hot shot sure has a flair for the dramatique. It's not exactly white, as the caller requested.
Okay, we pointed out.
Yay.
But it was after Labor Day, so she wouldn't be caught
Uh-huh.
dead wearing something like that.
Well,
It's close enough for what it was intended for.
she wasn't caught wearing it at all, apparently.
Mm.
Well, ironically, she would have in fact been caught dead wearing it, so she could have gotten away
Yeah.
with white.
Exactly.
It looks like it spent some time in the mud.
Not surprising. It was drizzling on the mountain that day.
Prosecutor Edgeworth. He was intentionally hiding that scarf the whole time.
In real life, what would happen is that Prosecutor Edgeworth wouldn't be allowed to enter this evidence at all because he hid it from the defense attorney before trial.
They'd slap it out of his hands.
I'm just
The
like,
judge
nope,
would be
you can't
like,
use it.
interesting. I have the knowledge that it exists, but also it's not actually allowed to be entered into the evidence, and I'm not allowed to consider it at all. So,
Well then.
All I can think about is like you're trying to present this evidence that has not been shown in discovery, and the bailiff just
Yeah.
walks over and like nerd slaps it out of your hand.
yeah, no.
Walks away. Deny.
The court will not accept it.
Yeah.
The court will accept the scarf into evidence because I'm incompetent.
Did he blink
it's-
his? I don't know. I think it was just.
It's
Kiko.
like
Ori,
Sarah
are you
said.
just struggling?
No.
Like, I will give it to you. Armando was definitely blinking
Armando
wrong.
does it once. Yeah, once in like the start of his animation is weird.
But like,
In
found
legal
on
dystopia,
Dusty Road.
Japanifornia, there is no evidence law.
Yep. Apparently not. There's barely any law in Japanifornia.
Now, if the attorney for the defense is finished embarrassing herself, I'd like to add some more embarrassment on top. Is that all right with you, Miss Faye?
no. I mean, if I have a choice,
All
no.
right, well.
Boy, would I like to wrap this scarf around his smarmy little neck.
Hello. Hello.
And
Very good.
strangle him.
No, wow.
Mm.
Now, if we're done with this mud-covered scarf business, a terrible way to make money, mind you, the prosecution moves to establish conclusively, and with hard evidence, that Miss Hawthorne and Mr. Falls did indeed meet on the bridge that day.
Ugh.
Further, we will show exactly what occurred there.
Okay, I like young Edgeworth a lot because he smiles way more than like current Edgeworth. Current Edgeworth has way too much trauma.
Current
This
Edgeworth is
Edgeworth has repressed
recovering.
it, and adult Edgeworth. Well, I
Okay,
guess he's an adult
Guys,
here
what
too.
Ori is saying is, as long as you smile, it doesn't matter if you repress all your trauma. As long as you're smiling, it's okay.
but I'm not
But if
saying
you
that.
feel those emotions
Mars,
and feel that
you're
trauma,
crazy. You're ridiculous. You're insane. Are you really out here pretending like you have no trauma you haven't dealt with? Are you fucking sitting here in a crisscross applesauce levitation monk mode? I am fully at peace.
well, I'm not saying crisscross applesauce, that's for sure.
Okay, but everything else I said?
I confirm nor deny anything.
I mean, I am levitating, but I'm doing so in a normal sitting position, you weirdo.
Oh my god.
Exactly. Oh, that sounds quite promising. I can't wait to hear all about it. Guys, I don't know what voice I'm doing for this judge
You
anymore. I
know,
think
it's
it's just
whatever it is.
I think the vibe is just stuff nose, honestly.
I just,
Like
I
that's what
just,
we're going with.
I just want smiling Edgeworth. What are they called? Assets. That's not the word. Sprites. That's all I
Mod.
want.
What are the
Oh,
what's
Sprites.
okay.
that called? What's
Sprite.
it called?
A
Oh yeah,
sprite.
porn. Yeah, no, I got it.
No. God. Ugh.
Ugh. Everything is moving at his whim.
Don't forget, get up.
Yeah.
There's a reason why everyone considers this kid a genius.
Okay, but I have a firm and he doesn't.
No, you don't have a firm yet. You're
Genius,
under
huh?
Grossberg right now.
Well, I will eventually get my own firm and he will still be stuck under the Von Karma name.
Prosecutors never get a firm. They work for the state. It's not a
Wow.
flex, Mia.
No.
This is why Mia got off.
This man is so silly. Can you not see? His genius is showing.
Oh no.
Huh? Where?
Oh god.
A genius, huh?
I was not ready for the Edgeworth voice to just appear like that.
Oh no! I forgot Dichotomy was Canadian. Ah. I'm so sorry, Dichotomy. No wonder you're sick.
Oof.
Ugh.
Thank you, Diz. Actually, there's an eyewitness who was there when the incident took place.
Is it Dahlia?
So TD, civil court, generally speaking, there aren't any prosecutors there at all. The prosecutors aren't even allowed to enter. They're like, it's like a barrier for vampires. They just can't go in.
It's like a church to vampires.
So like civil
Sacred
quote
ground.
unquote laws that are broken, that's their own like category entirely, and it's literally a different courthouse usually than criminal laws, which when they're broken, you go to criminal court.
Oh,
When you're in-
snap, Sarah.
Real quick, when you're in a courtroom for civil court, the person who's quote unquote bringing the action, they're not called a prosecutor. They're essentially the plaintiff and the plaintiff's attorney. Dichotomy, there's a lot of overlap between lawyers and vampires, so it's kind of hard to say. Thank you, Muttley, for finally making your appearance.
He did before.
This photo was accidentally taken by the witness. It shows the Vic wearing the scarf, sir. It was drizzling that day, unfortunately. It's a little hard to see what's going on.
I don't know, this photo's one of the clearest ones we've gotten.
Yeah, there's like a bunch of diagonal white lines, exactly 1 pixel thick. What if there was important information going on in those dead zones, you know? Yes. Plaintiffs are different from prosecutors. A prosecutor is specifically and only referring to essentially a district attorney or some other job where you are bringing charges against a person, and these charges are criminal law charges. And you're typically in criminal court or Supreme Court or whatever your state calls it, and it's literally after the police arrest you, then you're brought before the judge and arraigned on these criminal charges, and this is when you could go to jail. That's what a prosecutor is, and they're opposed by a defense attorney. Could be a public defender, or it could be a private retained counsel. But that's where the term prosecutor and defense attorney are. In civil court, so non-crimes, the person bringing the charges, it's not actually called charges at all. It's just called bringing the action or bringing the suit.
An action.
They're just the plaintiff,
Gotta
and the
bring
plaintiff's
the
attorney.
action. They're bringing
yeah.
the action.
I mean, kinda, yeah.
Sorry.
And you can still be a defense attorney if you're defending that. Well, if you're defending the defendant in a civil suit. But you're not a prosecutor when you're bringing a civil suit against someone.
But yeah, Sarah, I do know that I can always distract Dylan for a significant amount of time if I just drop a lot of rice on the ground.
What the
That's how
fuck?
it
Oh.
works.
That's true, because
Yes.
I have these big, gigantic feet, and I swear to God, I always find
They're
rice on the
sweaty,
floor.
so they'll stick
They
to
are sweaty.
him.
I got these big sweaty feet, and
They'll
so
stick
I
to
swear
his
to God,
feet.
I'm just slipping and sliding on rice.
Oh my god.
It's, a
It's
bit-
horrible. It's so bad.
So
I'm
there
like
you
a
go,
mind
lawyers
sphere,
and
but it's rice.
vampires. Lawyers and vampires.
Lawyers and vampires is right.
Serious.
I'm so mad about the rice. I really.
Oh my god, read the line.
People I live with drop rice, and I always find it with my fucking feet.
Ah, jeez.
You
Anyway,
little shock
anyway, the criminal shoved the victim down from behind and stabbed her in the back. That must have been when the scarf fell off, and when she died.
No, less important.
Looking at this photo, you really get the sense that this bridge is very high up.
You really don't get that sense.
I have
Not
no
at
idea
all.
how
There
high
is
that
no
bridge.
marker
Honestly, that
at
bridge looks
all.
rather low to the ground
I
from my
don't know.
perspective.
I don't know how I feel about the height of that photograph. I just don't know. I just don't know, folks. I'm sorry. I just don't know. It is about a 40-foot drop from the bridge to the Eagle River down below.
America! America!
America.
Fuck yeah!
Mr. Edgeworth. Yes, America, fuck yeah. Who took this photo anyway?
Every time I look at it, it makes me laugh, Your Honor, so I wish I knew. But it's just a well-intentioned third party.
Sussy.
A potential witness. So why isn't this person in the courtroom?
It's baby Lotta. It's child Lotta.
please,
God.
please,
No. No,
Please,
no, 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 no,
Fuck.
no. I will
Also,
cry.
By the way, this here, this is also against the law. If the prosecutor doesn't tell the defense attorney names of potential witnesses or people who have information about the case.
Ah.
Unless maybe it's a confidential informant, but that's like a very big exception.
Big no.
Well, they said they absolutely did not want to testify.
Okay, so we know it can't be Lotta.
Yeah.
It could be.
He would be
hold on.
chomping at the bit.
Teenagers and children, for that matter, are allowed to testify. They can be witnesses.
Oh, I'm sure she can, but it specifically just said the witness doesn't want to, so we know it can't be Lotta.
Yeah, Mason, I don't know how much you don't know, because I'm an attorney, but you have to disclose things to the defense attorney, and the defense attorney has to disclose things to the prosecutor, meaning literally tell them and give over documents to that effect. And there's a process called discovery, long story short, where in this process you have to make these disclosures, and the law typically says specifically what you have to tell them. And every state differs a little bit, but all states require you to tell potential witnesses or people with knowledge about the case. So you literally say the name of that person, usually a phone number or address or some other contact, etc. The person in question is very delicate, Your Honor.
It's Dahlia.
Besides, as long as we have this photo, we see no reason to compel them to testify because I never went to law school.
I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Maybe I've just repressed my knowledge of evidence law. Wait, Mason, something really funny. I know you. Oh, fuck, I want to comment on that, but you retracted it, so I won't mention it. Damn it.
Oh no.
Never mind. So, as you can see, Terry Falls had both the motive and the opportunity. Yes, Enthuse. They're still able to say they don't want to testify. Although, there is a process to force them to testify. So, there is that. I think it's quite clear at this point what happened on that bridge.
Is it? It seemed kind of rainy, I think we
It might
said.
not be clear, but I think it's clear. So that's enough.
The truth is becoming clear to me now.
Gosh.
Yes. Yes, Your Honor. I too can see clearly now that the rain has gone.
Huh?
You know, the song.
Are you two about to burst into duet? Yes, it's quite obvious. He's clearly guilty.
Mistrial.
Ugh.
Not again! That's not fair!
Correct, mistrial.
Tap! I haven't even done my cross-examination yet!
That's right, this would be a mistrial.
Mistrial year.
Well, I guess we can't have a mistrial. What do you mean,
Alright, so Mason typed that they watched My Cousin Vinny in their criminal justice class. So, first of all, Discovery isn't that movie. Second of all, great movie. But third of all, I actually watched My Cousin Vinny in college in a law class I took. And then in law school, we were shown My Cousin Vinny on one of the days.
And then,
Oh, jeez.
And then when I became an attorney and was hired, we unironically were shown My Cousin
It's
Vinny
like
in the law office I'm working
orientation.
at too.
it's nuts.
Yes.
This is a
that
rite of passage
it's
for
like-
lawyers.
It was incredible.
they're like, yes, this one is the good one.
It's so,
From all
so
the
good.
lawyers, we like that one.
Uh,
Oh my god.
That's incredible.
It really was.
Okay. Yeah, well, I mean, we gotta press. We gotta get this witness on the stand.
Hold it! Who is this eyewitness? I just realized I haven't been saying hold it this entire time.
I'll
It's
never
okay.
tell.
All right, then keep your secrets.
All right, but she's a college student, okay?
Oh, we are leaning towards
Again?
Dahlia, huh?
Oh no, it could be
We're
Lana
leaning
though.
towards Dahlia. No, Lana's too young. This is
Okay.
like
Uh,
6 years ago, 5 years ago, 3 years ago. It's in the past. She's
I think
too young.
5. A female college student?
Why do you sound so shocked?
I don't know.
That's
Somebody-
right. Meaning
somebody tell
she's
my vocal cord.
female and a college student, ma'am. Ever hear of feminism, huh? Ever hear of women doing stuff, huh?
I mean, yes, I'm a lawyer, aren't I?
So why are you so fucking confused?
Is this okay? It's totally Dahlia, and this is whatever causes her to want to poison Armando.
So if you get a mistrial, it doesn't mean you're off the hook at all. But what it means is that you were deprived due process of law. And so because of the Fifth Amendment guaranteeing due process, you actually have to be given a fair trial because you haven't
You
been given
get a
one yet.
retrial.
And so literally the whole thing starts over. It doesn't matter how far in the trial you were. It could even be after the verdict, technically. Although typically it's right before. But yeah. Literally the jury is dismissed and both lawyers are angry and they have to pick a whole new jury and they have to do it all again. And it does not violate double jeopardy.
because you're not getting
the
like
Supreme
tried for
Court-
it again after the
Yeah.
fact. This is like
The
technically the
argument is-
first one. It's like a mulligan.
Exactly.
It's like a mulligan.
Exactly.
They're literally
That's right.
mulliganing you.
Literally. But that does lead to the hilarity. Mistrials can be declared because it was unfair. But it's also technically possible that the jury is just, they can't decide. It's called a hung jury. And not because they have large dicks, but because
Oh,
they
Jesus.
just can't decide.
Oh, terrible.
I don't
And-
think anyone was thinking that.
No,
right,
only
well.
Dylan. Only Dylan was
Well,
thinking that.
I'm just gonna preempt chat being weird
Ever you
by
do that
being
all
weird
the
myself.
time.
No, it's not stupid at all.
Never stupid, Mason.
Listen, I had to go to law school.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Zeus.
Zeus, Chad.
Ugh. Mine is sarcastic.
I paid for all this knowledge. You better make me use it. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
there you go. Exactly. Dylan's getting.
That is
banged
how
for
all
his
people
buck
who return
here.
to education
Yeah.
feel.
Like, this is how Dylan's
I want to
paying off
use
his,
the knowledge I paid for.
But yeah. Imagine a jury can't decide. Half of them are like guilty, and the other half are like not guilty, and they don't budge. If they just can't break their deadlock, and it's been like a long time, the judge can give up, and he's like, fuck it, mistrial. And literally, the whole thing happens again, and you have to do the entire process, picking a whole new jury, doing the opening statements, calling every witness again, and then this new jury deliberates. And it could happen a second time. You can get another mistrial.
Is it called 12 Angry Men?
Yeah. I think that's what Mason's talking about.
Alrighty.
Well,
Use my
maybe
knowledge, I
so.
beg of you.
but as the
Yeah.
attorney for the defense, I have the right to cross-examine her.
Ooh.
For the time being, we're not relying on that witness's statements. That is all. Bless hell.
What is that supposed to mean?
It's supposed to mean Ligma and shut the fuck up.
Oh
Duh.
my god.
I don't have to explain myself. I'm too young to care.
Honestly, I'm loving the Gen Z portrayal of Edgewood.
It's so good.
It's a vibe.
And honestly, considering this was years ago, it's perfect. Like, Edgeworth nowadays looks back on these moments and is like, oh,
Cringe. Yeah, cringe, Your Honor.
Literally. Is she
Cringe, Your
really
Honor.
trying to ask questions
wasn't
like this
me.
on main? Facepalm.
Oh my god.
So, a jury nullification is something different. That's when the entire jury says not guilty because they disagree with the law, not that the prosecutor met their burden of proof beyond a reasonable doubt. So, for an easy example would be like, if something was not self-defense, if something was murder, because a woman who was being trafficked against her will killed her pimp, so to speak, but she did so in a way where he wasn't attacking her. She just was tired of him lording over her in the way he did. And this was like her out. She like finally quote unquote broke. That would be a great example of jury nullification. That's not legally self-defense, even though morally, yeah, sure, it could totally
Most
be fair.
jurors would say.
But it's only legally self-defense if he's currently trying to kill her, and she's defending herself. You get me?
Oh.
All right, am I okay?
Oh,
Man,
crap.
I'd
Hey.
love... Mason, I'm
Aw.
sorry. I'd love to talk about what kind of law I practice, but I can't. So... I won't.
I would if I could, but I can't.
I
So I
know.
won't.
Can't so I
A lot of
shan't.
people at my law office recommend me to watch Jury Duty, but I have not. And I actually, I approached the topic with Ori, and she's like, no, I don't want to watch that. So,
I don't
fun.
like live action shows 90% of the time.
Yes, yes, Ori is cringe and unbased.
Oh
But we
my
have more
God.
decisive evidence.
Okay, I apologize, guys. My cat is climbing over my laptop to get to some pumpkin bread that I am holding. And she's being a brat.
Bratworth.
Bratworth
Catworth.
indeed.
Our case doesn't rest on the
Rat
vague
cat.
testimony of a female college student. It rests on the vague testimony of a attractive, handsome male detective.
Oh.
Female college.
It means she's female and a college student, sir.
Why
This
are
is
we
so
so hung
weird.
up on this?
I don't know.
Hello, Oscar.
Hey, Oscar.
Ask her.
If you absolutely must hear her testimony, you'll have to give us a good reason why.
Grr.
I agree.
Please, tell us about the more decisive evidence in question.
Ooh. They do this again, where it comes up, which is interesting. I mean, we go and press everything.
Yes, that's a great point. They're called women. Yeah, one of those female college students that have
No.
lady parts and aren't
Stop.
men.
No incel comes you.
Stop.
He's fine.
Femoid.
No!
Oi! The victim is wearing a scarf in that photo, all right. So, about the witness who took this photo. What was this person doing all the way in the mountains?
Mm,
She was taking photos of wildflowers, apparently.
in the rain?
There are many unusual types of flora on that mountain, Miss Faye. I wouldn't expect you to know. Doesn't look like you've touched grass in a while. plus ratio.
I'm pretty sure this is the mountain
People in
she's
the
like
area-
from.
Well,
If anything, this is her mountain.
That's what I'm saying. Look
people
at
in the
this.
area say it's because of the spirits that live there.
Spirits. Now that you mention it, this photo,
I agree, MP.
this cloudy fog-like thing, is it a ghost? I don't believe it. What?
I don't know
I
how I
thought
feel about
this judge
ghosts.
was a little more competent, and he's not. He was fooling
no
us
judge in
all.
this series is competent.
No, Your Honor, no. I don't think it's a ghost. I mean, it could be.
Ah!
I don't know how I feel about it being a ghost, Your Honor.
Drizzling that day. Sure, what are we missing?
Dives under his desk. Drizzling, huh?
Yes, but it's raining from the sky.
But only a little
And
bit.
it's coming. Yeah, there was a light rain coming down. The whole place was dreary.
At this point, Pastry Puff, she's leaving a wake of destruction.
Lakitu, if a judge keeps really trying to immediately declare guilty, it doesn't mean he's competent. It means he's incompetent. Because you have to hold
I think
off and
that's what
reserve
Lakitu's
judgment.
saying.
Oh, then who the fuck said competent?
No, like this judge, competent? You know, like you gotta do it with the sarcasm.
Alright. I'm not going to, but alright.
Okay.
But not as dreary as the mood that's in this court right now.
Yeah.
You're proving me right, guys. Could you crack
Oh
a fucking...
my
Okay.
God, I hate this face.
Looks
Oh.
like a cold front just moved in.
Oh my God.
That's a tough crowd in any case.
Okay, I'm sorry. Weatherman Gumshoe would have been a great thing. I would have watched the weather.
Low pressure system moving in here, pal.
He sounds dead inside.
make a
when he's
good
weatherman.
Oh, it's because it's just not getting a lot of good reception here. Guess I can't make any calls, huh? Speaking of hanging up the phone, the point is that the area was quite damp. There was even some fog.
Aw,
I even slipped and fell while I was on the bridge. It was really something.
that would have been horrifying. Jesus Christ.
Painful. That was the something.
It's just scary.
Hold
They were
it!
facing each other though.
Is that part of the witness's testimony as well?
Of course it is.
All right.
He pushed the victim hard in the back and she fell down right on her stomach.
Ooh.
I remember that happening once myself.
Oh god.
It was really brutal.
Brutal.
What the hell?
Brutal is what he's trying to say.
No,
Brutal.
No,
Brutal. The brutal noodle. I just
No.
gotta.
We're not talking about. Stop
eat
making it
some
appropriate, alright?
noodles.
This is Ace
Some
Attorney.
brutal
Don't talk
soup.
about any brutal noodles, please.
No. It's
Noodles are food!
Not the way. Not the brutal noodle.
horrible. Yeah, the wet noodle.
Okay,
Guys,
wet noodle is
Come here with
objectively
the wet
worse
noodle.
than brutal
Oh, it's okay.
noodle.
It was really brutally. I'm
Why
sorry,
are, you,
dichotomy.
why are you doing Wamio?
I mean, Wamio is vaguely Canadian.
That was Wallowiki.
It
Oh.
was swallowing, but I was just gonna. I was all right. It's okay.
Are you talking about seeing someone get pushed? Or were you the one getting pushed?
I feel like I say brutal that way that he spelled it. I don't feel like I need
Brutal.
it like to be spelled weird, you know? Brutal.
No,
Brutal.
Brutal.
I pronounce it brutal, of course.
Yeah.
Brutally.
Yeah, this-
Yeah.
Brutal.
Like brutal. Like that's American.
Yeah. No, it's actually very similar to what we talked about last week, where you could say drink with that just sound instead.
Wait, dichotomy.
drink.
Yeah.
Me apologizing when I don't have anything to apologize for, that's the most Canadian thing there is.
Ooh, got him. Got him.
Or does it mean that you push someone down like that once? With his mind-boggling tales and the way he says brutal. I wonder if he's Canadian.
You're only just trying to pick up on that now, me.
Sherlock Holmes 2, baby.
Oh my god. You're Sherlock Holmes
Save your
1.
nasty look for the right person.
Huh?
I don't know how to feel about Armando at the, like, he's kind of like,
What do you
not
mean?
helpful?
He's incredibly fucking hot. What do you
okay, he
really
looks
is
good,
hot.
but is he helpful? I haven't found him helpful in any way.
I will say, a lot of lawyers are really bad at teaching.
And he is really showing that right now, apparently.
It's also like, how the hell do you teach lawyering?
I mean, there's one way to do it: teach by doing in front of the person, so they get an idea of what it's supposed to be, and then you ease them into it by giving them an easy case or something. I don't know. Maybe you shouldn't just throw them into a murder case as their first case.
Hey, you know, and that's why Mia was so for it.
For herself.
No, but that's why Mia was so for it when Phoenix's first case was a murder trial. She was like, yeah, I was, you know, formed in fire. So are you, bro. Look how I turned out.
It's just called malpractice. It's not called, like, hard work. Flips hair back. Take a look. Get down. Poor baby. The court record seems to have weight itself.
What
the hell? Armando, the puns are getting away from you. Hey, watch where you spill your coffee. Court record, huh?
All right. Someone in chat just did the water break command.
Oh.
Oh,
okay.
they did? You mean it was you? Yeah.
It was
It's
you.
just water. Just water.
You know what?
Try
Dylan,
again with just
I
water.
appreciate it.
Goodness.
I just feel bad for Mars's throat. That's the
Yeah,
only
it's
reason
Mars's
why I'm
throat.
Oh, how
Okay.
considerate.
Are you gonna do the actual thing, Dylan, or no?
No.
Is it because it sounded like I was gargling nails when doing trudges?
Yeah,
voice?
it's totally because it's totally because Mars is the reason why.
Yeah, it's all Mars's fault.
Hi,
Yes.
Dylan.
I'm gonna blow my nose. Nose break.
I'm gonna eat some pumpkin bread and drink some ginger honey tea.
All right, but chat, how's everyone doing? VOD people, hello if you're watching. Video people, you don't exist because I will definitely cut this out. Yeah.
Ouch.
This is
Sorry,
exclusive
video
content.
people.
Video people will never know. Someone's
Oh, Mason, no.
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 No, God.
Jeez.
Horrifying. No, yeah, really.
Nope.
Never. Clipping video people don't exist. Not that they don't exist. They just don't get to watch this part. Did I say it? I don't even know what I said anymore.
If anybody wants some cat updates,
Very nice,
I just fed my cat a piece of pumpkin bread after she begged for it. I am certain I will live to regret this.
Because now she has a taste for it.
They were crumbs. Oh, she always had a taste for it. She's always taking cake and bread and muffins from me and my mom.
Very
Like,
nice,
constantly. Like, we spoil this cat rotten.
I'm
it is
about
sickening.
halfway through editing Elevator Hitch, so we're going. Very cool stuff.
We got another entry of the comic colored, more or less.
Yes, comic dub came out today. It's a lot of mulatto. You should watch it if you haven't.
Tons of Milano. It is beautiful.
And Dylan is slowly returning.
Is it that slow?
Yeah, you're coming back. Black, gray.
My color is black.
Yeah.
Yes. I have a little black kitty.
All right.
She's very
Press.
cute.
It's gumshoe time.
Hold it. So in other words, there was a struggle between the criminal and the victim, huh?
That's what the witness said. Well, it looks like she didn't remember about the scarf. But from what she said, it sounded like a pretty violent fight, ma'am.
The area was wet from rain. The bridge was probably wet too,
How did nobody slide through those little wire rails?
which would explain why the scarf was all covered in mud, but there's something else about this testimony that's still bothering me.
Yeah.
Talking about this surprise? I had no idea there was a photo.
So what do I do?
You just moved to have that evidence excluded because if I... You really still believe it? Mr. Crabbaby, I mean?
Who is he? Which one's he calling
Oh.
Crybaby?
Terry Falls.
Oh.
Do you still believe him? Do you still believe your client?
Oh.
No, Edgeworth is the crybaby.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
M-Shoe,
It would be
Gumsworth, who?
It would be Gumsworth for sure.
It was Terry.
I'm glad you picked up on that, Mars, because I didn't.
Of course I do.
So the little kitten believes in fairy tales, huh?
Eh.
In that case, the answer is obvious. If what you believe is the truth, then that means that someone hidden in that testimony is a contradiction. One huge, veiny, girthsome contradiction waiting to be discovered, and that's your chance.
Okay.
Okay, wasn't it the second to last line where they said, like, wait, the photo?
Yeah, we went into it with the second to last line. The photos actually didn't say shows wearing the scarf, which she is. That's all fine. Skerber blap.
Next one.
Drizzling, hard to see, blah blah blah. Shoved him down and stabbed her in the back, yeah. This is the one that they, like,
Wait.
talked about it.
Criminal shoved the victim down from behind and he's standing in front of her.
Is that... Oh, shoved the victim down from behind. Is that what we want to present?
That's how I'm reading it. Somebody
And that is the photo that we don't have yet. This one doesn't really change that, so... Yeah, alright.
Check the photo again?
It's that one.
Yeah, he's standing in front of her. How can he push her down from behind?
Yeah, alright.
I don't know, I feel pretty
I don't know what else the contradiction would be, so boom!
Nope,
Nope.
The music didn't go away.
Ugh.
Your Honor, what do you think of the witness's statement?
Objection! The music didn't stop. Why even
Ugh.
answer?
I don't think anything of it. How about you?
I think you barely think at all!
I guess I don't think anything of it either.
Oof.
Then we don't have a problem. But we do have a penalty.
Ugh.
Well, I'm out of ideas.
Yeah, really though.
If there wasn't a problem, couldn't he just let it slide?
Yeah, please. One.
We tried nothing and we're already out of ideas.
Yeah, we tried one thing.
Whoa!
That must have been when the
What the
scarf
heck was that?
fell off. I don't even know what is our stuff. We have this with the thing. He's holding his ball and chain.
Yeah. And clearly standing in front of her, so I'm really
Oh!
confused as to why
Okay,
that's
okay, wait.
important.
Let's look at this map. So I guess this person
Oh.
was here?
Is
taking
it
the
because
picture?
the bridge was broken? Look at how much is missing there.
Yeah, but I don't know. I
But
don't
no,
know why
she
that
still
would
had
be
to
the
cross the
thing.
bridge.
And I don't know where they came from. This image shows the wires this
Can
way.
we
See, we're very close to... I don't know what this is. You know, where is this
can
person
we press
standing?
that line again? Because they definitely said something about, oh, we need to look into that, but I
This one?
don't remember. Yeah, I think that was it.
Part of witness
Part of
testimony.
witness
Well, of course it
testimony,
is.
push,
Pushed back
push.
down. Remember that
I
happening
remember that
once
happening.
myself. It was
Brutal,
brutal.
Canadian.
That your push doesn't mean mind-boggling. Ha! Saving
Ha,
Nessie looks
saving
very
Nessie,
person.
look.
Take a look.
look.
Poor baby, the
Good
court
night,
record is
Academy.
wet itself.
Yeah, they pointed out the court record.
Feel better, even though you're Canadian.
Good
night,
night.
dichotomy.
That was it. Just that the court
Okay.
record, the court record wet itself. Well,
Weka?
maybe.
Wait,
The
wait.
How
court
about we
record
don't?
wet
Nope,
itself.
nope, nope, stop, we're done. Nope.
Okay. The only thing I could also think of is maybe the autopsy report.
But it
'Cause-
says she's stabbed in the back. Like it doesn't.
Sure.
Like it's fine. You know, she was stabbed in the back. Died of blood loss. You know.
Maybe it is the map.
That's you know.
That's the only.
I don't know what about the map is weird.
Yeah,
Right?
right? I
it's
feel
like,
I feel
it
like
feels
that's right,
off.
but I don't know why.
But why does it feel off?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the problem. I really thought it was going to be the picture of him standing in front of the victim. Like, that felt like open and shut to me. I'm very surprised that wasn't it.
Interesting. Yeah.
Banter in the back.
What does this one look like?
It's gotta be the map. There's nothing else to present.
Ooh. What about her though? She's kind of clean looking, and the scarf is dirty. Why is the scarf dirty, but she's kind of clean?
Oh, you
Good
think
point.
that's
And if they pushed her down in the mud of the bridge,
Okay. Worth a shot. I can see that logic. I can see the game
okay. So
using that
criminal
logic.
shoved the victim down from behind, stabbed her in the back. Crime photo present. Ooh.
Lori's on it tonight.
Ugh.
So, at the time of the crime, there was a light drizzle coming down, correct?
God, sometimes these are like weird, and I'm just like maybe.
Well, no, it
Like,
wasn't a
like,
light drizzle.
Made sense at the very least.
Yeah.
A drizzle is a light rain. So if it was a light drizzle, that means it would be particularly light of a drizzle. So
Spitting.
no, it was. But yeah, but it was foggy too. There's a really soggy atmosphere.
Gross.
Mm.
Oh.
Lip. Well, I have evidence that doesn't go with the soggy atmosphere. But this is a photo of the victim's body that was found in the car's trunk.
Oh, pastry puff. Okay, so Armando's hints about the court record wetting itself was trying to get us to think about it being wet, like outside
That
and around.
was it?
And him spilling his coffee on it was like dirty. Yeah, that's what they were.
Wow,
yeah.
I did not pick up on that.
No, I didn't pick up. I literally wouldn't have even thought about it if Pastry Puff didn't bring it up again.
I would
Oh,
not have thought
God.
that. I would have accepted this as, oh yeah, game logic.
That's what
But-
I'm thinking, Pastry Puff. I feel like it was very specific twice that he talked about the court record wetting itself.
Oh my god, Pastry Puff didn't even think of it.
Wow, we're just coming out left and right. The layers.
It goes deeper than we think.
Indeed. Did you read this one, Mars? I'm sorry.
I said this.
Okay.
Yeah.
She did.
I was too in
Twice.
the wetness, the soggy atmosphere.
Ew. Considering the conditions at the scene of the crime, something isn't right.
Oh.
Mm-mm. Well, by all means, please enlighten us as to what isn't right.
And that's why he was almost killed, Sarah, because he went cryptic anime mentor.
What is it about this photo that doesn't fit? I forgot what
The
I
scene
was
of the
gonna
crime
say.
that day.
The scene of the crime that day.
Her coat.
Yep.
Boop.
Take that! Naturally, the answer is right here.
Well, I'm
Right.
glad that we're all finding out new stuff when you guys watch Ace Attorney with us, so, you know, nice.
The victim's coat.
I mean, the music stopped, so I think we're okay.
As far as I can see, there is nothing strange about it.
There's nothing strange about you, is what you would say.
Well, that's exactly what's strange. And you, but that's not the point right now. Tap, recall the testimony. What were the conditions on the bridge that day? My cat is looking at me like I'm nuts. It
Yeah.
was drizzling and foggy. Dusky Bridge was all wet. If the victim really had fallen down on her stomach on top of the bridge, which she couldn't do because she couldn't have been pushed from behind, he was standing in front, but we'll come
Well,
back
she
to
walked
that later.
away and he like tackled her. You know, I don't know.
Is that what was said?
No, but
Then
that
the
could have
front of
happened.
her coat should have been covered in mud.
Yeah, there we go.
Huh.
That's exactly right.
Oh my god.
The other day I fell on a muddy street and my gorgeous playoff beard was befouled.
His playoff
Playoff?
beard?
The
Canadians
fuck
in
is
a-
chat, I
I
know
was about to say, I
someone
didn't
Canadian
read
here,
that.
dichotomy left. What the hell does that mean? What is your playoff beard? Or
What is a
anybody
playoff
else who knows
beard?
what it is. If you're not
Please?
Canadian, you know what it is.
I'm so confused.
I don't know. Wow, yeah, I'm so glad that I put something
Objection.
together.
I do admit that the crime scene was quite wet that day.
Oh.
Tap. However, that doesn't mean that the top of the bridge itself was muddy. I mean, there's no dirt on the bridge, it's made of wood.
Yeah, but you walked on it with your muddy shoes.
If Your Honor had fallen in the shower instead of a muddy street,
You would-
your glorious hockey beard, pride of the legal league, would be wet, but not muddy.
Hold on. Hold on.
What?
So the lore here, what I'm understanding, the lore here is that this judge, Trudge, plays hockey in a specifically legal
league, yeah.
team.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
Well, that was some
It's
lore I
bad
didn't
luck
know
to
we needed.
shave during a hockey season, just in general, your team will lose. Interesting.
Oh,
I
the
knew it had to do with
playoff
hockey.
beard.
Yeah. But it's
Oh. Sorry, chat. Didn't know that.
Fortunately, I have yet to test that. Still, your point is well taken.
There's too many consonants
I'm just
together
gonna go
there.
with. I'm just
and
gonna go with
the
Hudge.
Hudge is better, yeah. I don't know what
Can you
Hudge-
prove that the surface of the bridge was muddy that day?
The surface of the bridge, huh?
the scarf?
A real man wouldn't stand for a thought like this.
Neither would a real woman.
They're really doing a lot of gender stuff in this game.
Of course I can.
Oh.
Here is the evidence that proves the surface of the bridge was muddy.
Muddy scarf.
It's gotta be. Tap! The evidence is this scarf. And I know it was this scarf because I actually said it. I wasn't vague this time.
I accept it though, Sarah. I accept the headcanon.
Ugh. It should be obvious.
I love that this voice makes this judge very emotionless.
I cannot show emotion with this voice. This is
It's
not
just
one of my
really
better
funny.
voices.
It's just really funny.
Stop encouraging her.
It's all
If
your
the
fault,
scarf
Dylan.
fell onto the
How
bridge
the
and
fuck
got
is it
this
my
muddy,
fault?
You told me to do the Trump
Yep,
voice.
see?
You
I
told
wanted
me.
to do the Trump
You asked
voice, yes,
me
but
to.
not for the judge, just in general. I wanted to hear. I wanted to survey it.
And then when I did it, you were like, "Yes, that is Trudge now."
I
Yeah.
don't remember that part.
I'm pretty certain.
I don't think so.
Point. It means that the bridge was obviously covered in mud.
No, no, I can't be outwitted
my
by
God.
this novice bimbo. Holy
Damn.
shit!
Dude.
Now that's the Bratworth. We were like pretty
What?
much. This
Yeah.
is just Edgeworth.
Oh,
That is Bratworth. Jesus
That is
Cancelled.
Bratworth.
Cancelled
Cancel him.
indeed.
she's like, hey, you're a bimbo as well.
Yeah,
Hey,
literally.
same to you, buddy.
Damn. Jesus, Edgeworth. God.
Miss Faye's assertion makes perfect sense to me.
Sexism real.
Oh my god.
I do admit that there appears to be a contradiction between the condition of the victim's coat and her scarf.
See, this is why Franziska needed a whip. No one would take her
However,
seriously otherwise.
the real question is, why is there a contradiction?
Huh?
That's what I thought. For every contradiction, there exists an explanation. Let's look at what this explanation in this case may be, shall we?
Oh, all right. Not like he's really giving me a choice here.
You're doing
There it
pretty
was.
well for a little kitten.
But he did
So
it.
they didn't program the blink model correctly.
Not when he first goes into this pose, yeah.
Mr. Armando,
No matter what this is, a contradiction always comes down to a lie.
Sometimes
matter.
Gumshoe's just dumb, okay? They don't mean to.
Yeah, exactly. It could just be a mistake. It's either the victim discovered in the trunk, the witness's photo showing the defendant and the victim, or the witness's testimony that stated she saw the moment of the murder. Just relax and think it over. It's pretty simple, isn't it? The false evidence is one of those three.
I think it has to be
I feel like it has to be the photo.
the bridge photo, yeah.
Right? Yeah. Because that came from an outside party. We can't trust them.
Yeah.
What you said just now. I'm not sure I like that.
But you're not sure you don't like it, Your Honor.
That wasn't me, Your Honor. It was the Carfy aficionado over here that said it.
Carfy.
I tried, okay?
It
His
was the
Canadian-
Covfefe
His
aficionado, sir.
Canadian is contagious.
Ah, yes.
This court is not in the habit of accepting false evidence, you know. Except that one time. And that other time. And the DL6 incident.
Blame it on
And the SL9 incident. Okay, we're in the habit of accepting a lot of false evidence, but we're trying to turn over a new leaf.
Your Honor, in my defense, in this case, all evidence is false evidence.
Ha ha. Heh.
And blame it on... Okay, cover your cheeks, please, before you
God.
chart. Blame it on
What
him,
is
Nope,
Your
nope,
Honor.
happening
this is
right
Armando.
now?
Try again.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Blame
Hello,
it on
Jolly
him,
Jim.
Your Honor. He's the one trying to slip false evidence into court. Hey, Gideon Lucifer.
Ah, hello.
And Jalan Jim.
Oh.
What the fuck?
What the fuck? What the fuck?
I'm reading chat. That's what the fuck.
Oh, okay. I'm like, I don't think anything's happening on screen. That's what the fuck. word.
Talking to myself in your Godot voice while restocking yarn. Based?
Huh.
There you
Very
go.
nice.
I'll take it. But we won't let you. We'll expose this evidence as the flimsy scam that it really is.
Yes. The false evidence in this case is the
Witness's testimony.
Wisdom is his testimony.
Yeah. Bam.
tap. It is a no-brainer. Obviously, it's the witness that's suspicious.
Well, I'll give you that. I don't sense any brain whatsoever in your head.
During his earlier testimony, the detective pointed out a crucial fact.
I will say, sir, we have seen that people have accused Edgeworth of doing shitty shit, but to my understanding, up until this point right now, it seemed like none of it was either one, actually his fault, or two, mostly actually his fault. He was just kind of wrapped up on it. That's what they made a lot of it out to seem to be, but maybe this is trying to dissuade
This
that.
one seems like it's outright him.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
Like,
this is his
He's leaning
most
into it.
Von Karma influenced era, so like I can understand why.
He's in his Von Karma era.
He's in his Von Karma era.
Is that why he hates women, or?
Yeah. Yes.
Probably.
You don't think that Von Karma was misogynistic? Come on, look at
Von
him.
Karma practically abandoned
remember.
his daughter.
Who did? He killed
You
a guy,
literally
there's
made him say
one.
you both look like a small school child woman.
That's just that's not misogyny.
It's not.
That's
He
just
called
him hating
Maya
the witness.
useless. I'm pretty sure.
She was useless, so there's
Not
that.
in the end.
He was very
I don't know why
useful.
Von Karma would be using that, but okay.
The criminal shoved the victim down from behind and stabbed her in the back.
Oh, no voice that way. Sad.
Now, is that testimony exactly what the witness claims to have seen?
Yeah. That's what the witness told us.
That is
Objection.
sad pastry puff. Yeah, Dylan.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm just really uncomfortable with all this. What's the word again, Ori?
Sussy wussy?
Fuck.
I don't know. What
Yes,
word-
enthuse. It's hearsay.
Ah.
Ah.
I'm so confused at where we were going with this. No
You do the
thoughts, head
thing.
empty, okay?
No head, thoughts empty.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what the headless horseman's like when he's called out.
No head, thoughts empty. Did you read this one, Dylan?
Yes.
Okay. My apologies. I told you, no head, thoughts empty.
That testimony is filled with holes.
No head, thoughts empty. Nope, I did a Dylan where I tried to say it wronger and said it right.
Mhm.
Ah.
After all, the victim's coat isn't dirty at all. Oh, nope, wrong judge. That's true.
It's not just true, it's the truth. If there was a truly decisive witness in this case, I'm certain that boy Wonder over there would have got them in the first place.
I loved
Ori,
the
please
calling him
animate
Boy Wonder.
Robin on top of
I loved that
Edward's face.
so much.
This
That
moment,
was the
please,
shit.
and
He gets
thank
the
you.
mask. Like, oh my
Yes.
god. I can't.
Blammo.
Future Ori, please put a mask over Edgeworth for that
Holy
line. Thank you.
guacamole, Batman.
Holy guacamole, Batman.
Ah!
Your Honor. The defense requests to cross-examine the witness. The eyewitness, to be precise.
Wait, does that make Von Karma Batman?
Oh, fuck.
No.
Does that make Francis the Batgirl?
Stop.
Yeah.
What? Who gives a shit? We're talking about Von Karma Batman.
Jinx, empty Jinx. I mean, he adopted Edgeworth. He adopted Robin. So I don't know.
You-
I
I
don't know, the
can't. I can't.
parallels.
It's great.
He's also rich as fuck.
Oh my god.
We just don't know if Von Karma's an orphan himself or not.
Mm.
Do not question me, Commissioner Gordon. I am above the law.
Sounds just like Batman.
Exactly.
Unironically, listen, it might sound like weirdly, we'll call it fascist, but that is the subtext to a lot of Batman comic books. It's literally he's above the law and you shouldn't question him. Like that line is actually said in one of the comics.
Mm. And that is
So-
what Von Karma was. I am vengeance.
That is exactly Von
from the
Karma.
prosecution. See?
I am vengeance! I am the prosecution! I am Batman!
There you go. This is beautiful.
I said this.
Sorry, I'm too hung up on Batman Von Karma.
Point. The testimony presented so far is not only vague, but contradictory as well.
Man, if only there was a Supreme Court case about the confrontation clause of the Constitution. That pesky, persnickety little thing.
I have no
Well,
idea what that
Mr.
means.
Edgeworth. Yeah, me neither.
You're not gonna explain it
Yes,
to
Space
me?
True. Literally, he was waiting outside the elevator. Ah, it is my time to fight crime. He shot a gun in the middle of a crowded business hallway. The ricochet alone could have killed someone, as
Bam.
evidenced by the bullet in my fucking arm. Allow me to fight crime permanently. Bang! Just shoots the guy in the fucking head. Consider my
This is not the
vigilantism.
Joker.
Mhm.
No.
Who was Gregory Edgeworth? A corpse.
Goose.
No, Phoenix
He's
is
just
not
fucking
the
dead.
Joker. Jesus.
Who would Batman kill if not the Joker? I guess Gregory is the Joker? I don't know.
Yeah.
What's in that case?
The Riddler. Gregory's the Riddler specifically.
Riddle me this, Batman. Wait, fuck. I'm Batman.
But Karma's also
don't
the
you
Riddler and
Why don't you
Batman.
riddle this, Joker?
What
Fuck.
it was?
Why don't you riddle me this? Bang. There we go. That's good enough.
Very
Okay.
Listen, I'm
Go
Batman.
on.
I don't give a fuck.
Moving on.
Why don't I riddle you full of Z's? Bang, bang, bang.
This is too much.
Mm,
We just really ran with this headcanon.
It's good.
I said this, by the way.
You did? That one I completely missed.
I love the level of snark.
It appears that we'll need to hear from your mystery witness after all.
The reason I wait is because there have been multiple times where I've advanced and you're like, and both of you have been like, I didn't read that. And it was like, what the hell?
You know, it's the Goldilocks method. It's got to be just right. Not too fast, not too slow.
You should brace yourself for the brutal truth.
Which
Mm.
mean brutal.
Much easier to take
Huh?
than the brutal noodle.
Oh god.
I'll say.
No. No.
Your Honor, the prosecution has no intention of hiding the witness from the court.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I just had my kitty gloves on. I was just trying to go easy.
Oh god. Why are we talking about kitties again?
Not that
Kitty.
kitty. Kiddie. Kiddie?
Okay, we are prepared to present our witness at any time.
Like, can I tell the waiter story?
No, because I don't know what story you're referring to, and so I can't consent.
It's just like kitty and kitty. That's what it's about.
No,
Aw.
I have no fucking idea what you're talking about.
Please, it's not bad.
No, I'm good.
Aw.
He-
You could
When
DM it to me.
presented with the option to order from the kitty menu, he said, "No thanks, I don't want to order cat food."
That would be based. I would love for her to tell that story.
Very well. Please bring forth your witness at this time. It looks like you get to speak after all, Ori.
Look at that. I have to remember Dolly's voice.
Ori, I don't remember that story at all. No.
It's so it's really simple,
Yeah.
please.
No? No.
Okay.
What Mr. Edgeworth said kind of worries me.
Ugh. It's so sad.
What does he mean by the brutal truth? I mean, if you
So
said
my favorite-
brutal, I'd understand, but brutal?
My favorite Robin is the one from the Good Teen Titans, but I don't know which Robin that is. And it's also not the funny Robin. The
Oh,
funny
you're
Robin is
saying
obviously
Robin.
Yeah, Robin.
But
But
I swear
The
to God,
funniest-
it sounds like you're saying ramen.
okay, you're just Maya, and you need to get over it. But Nick, I'm so hungry. Okay. Anyway.
I think
The funnier Robin is the one that goes, "Holy guacamole, Batman!"
no, I think Good Teen Titans Robin is Dick Grayson, right?
Yeah, he is.
I don't
Yeah.
know which Robin's
Dick
which.
Grayson, yeah. Yeah,
Grayson,
yes, Franciscus
Tim
Damien,
Drake.
100%.
Which one is the Holy Guacamole Batman one?
Oh, that's the original.
Dick
Is that
Grayson.
Tim Drake?
Good.
Dick Grayson.
Okay,
No.
if that's true, MP, then I love Dick.
Yeah, it's Dick Grayson. It's Dick Grayson.
No one's gonna say it.
Oh my, no.
No. I was told today that when someone engages in behavior you don't want to encourage, you don't encourage them.
Oh
And
my
then they
God.
stop the behavior.
That's not how that works. Maybe
That's
it is for other
exactly how
people.
that works.
Maybe it is for other people, but chat will fuel me.
Chat, stop giving him attention.
I will get all
You're
the
playing
validation
into
I
it.
need.
Yeah.
Haha, yes,
Me.
Mason. Although, ironically, because I'm a moderator of the YouTube channel and you use the word dick, I have the option to hide that comment. It's being held for review right now. I have reviewed it positively.
Okay, well, moving on. Let's proceed with the testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, please go right ahead.
Oh, goodness.
Yo, it's the same Robin canonically. It's amazing. Oh my god.
That's beautiful.
I can't. That would be so funny if in like one episode of Teen Titans, after he like curb stomps a villain to death, he's just like, "Holy guacamole, Batman! I can't believe I killed that guy." And
Oh
then
my
like
God.
Beast Boy's like, what?" And he's like, "Oh, nothing."
Just have it.
Friend
Force of
Raven,
habit.
is Robin? What is this guacamole he speaks of?
It was the. We're gonna bring back
They
Copamole.
crush the life out of avocados. It's fun. Delicious.
Dude, you just booyah'd his face. Okay, we're good.
I was gonna say booyah.
Booyah!
Yeah.
Booyah!
The guy's head is a fucking stomped watermelon. There's just red mush everywhere.
Yeah, it's Copamole.
That's the guacamole,
That's the
Batman.
Copamole, Batman.
We found the guacamole, Batman.
Thank you, Your Honor. The prosecution uses a 4th level spell slot and summons
Oh, God.
the woman who saw the events that day with her own very eyes.
You can use names, you know.
We'll get there. No, they have to say it in court. We can't.
I don't know her
say
true
it.
name.
This is it, Mia. The battle begins here.
Well, thanks, Sarah.
Interesting. Witness, I called you the woman who saw the entire incident with her very own eyes because I don't know your fucking name. So, who are you?
And what do you do?
And what do you do?
Female and college student.
This is the girl who Feeny broke
Yep.
up with because she
Yeah.
was...
Yeah.
A killer.
She also poisoned Armando.
Oh yeah!
And I think this court case is likely why.
Don't call his name. Don't call his name. Armando.
As Alejandro.
Everyone is so silent that I can hear their hearts going pitter-patter.
Oh, fuck. Ew. Oh,
Oh.
please.
Oh.
I
Trud,
hate it when
please
people...
don't
No!
say anything.
No! She's so young looking. It's weird.
When I look at you, how can I put it?
Please don't put it. Please do not. No!
Oh!
Oh God!
Oh.
Do I have to say this,
Yes! Yes!
No!
Fine.
No!
Yes! You
Okay.
do!
Oh.
We've made
guy?
it!
In my most Trumpiest voice possible.
Hold on.
Just
Hold
grab
on.
him.
Hold on.
They let you.
Where are you going?
I was trying to see her age.
No, no.
Denied.
She's 13. Thanks, pastry. We
She's
needed that.
above 18. Yeah,
God.
she's 18 or older.
Us
19.
freaking out, disturbed, uncomfortable. MP in chat with the hood on. Do it.
Feeling as scrumptious as a double-double and a dozen donut holes.
Okay, I understand what a donut hole is, but what is a double-double?
I have to assume a coffee of some kind?
As a double and a dozen donut.
Donut holes,
Fuck,
I know
man.
what those are, but what's a double-double?
Yeah,
I'm
in
called
Zeus, you can ban the
Munchkins.
judge.
I'm sorry.
up
We're
double-double.
America over here.
Timbits,
Okay,
not donut
a
holes.
double
They're called
Jesus.
Timbits because they're from Tim
Is a
Hortons.
performance in which a player accumulates a double-digit. Nope, that's
Just
not
like
it.
Munchkins are
Double
like
drink?
Dunkin' Donuts specific, you know? It's like
Oh,
a branding
A
thing.
double from Tim Hortons is a
Yeah.
hot coffee made with 2 shots of cream and 2 packs of sugar.
There you go, Lakitu
But I
coming
think
in.
it's
Canadian
think it's
Lucifer already said
specifically
the
from
answer in
Tim
chat.
Hortons.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I
I'm
didn't
sorry,
know.
Lakitu came
Did-
up after.
Did he also say it was from Tim Hortons?
Well, we know it's from Tim
Well, no.
Hortons. We know it's from Tim
That's
Hortons.
just assumed.
But that makes
Ah,
sense. Yeah, Tim Hortons is the thing. It's the Canadian Dunkin'
Oh, is
Donuts.
that where that I guess Dr. Seuss book comes from? The Tim Horton Here's a Who?
No.
No, definitely
Oh.
not. Oh.
I don't know, Sarah. She's definitely not my favorite out of all of the women.
No!
I feel like I want to hurry up and hand down a verdict just to have a bite. But my donut's waiting in the lounge for
Okay,
me.
Okay.
I gotta go to the break room. Lunch is waiting.
How did they make this judge worse than Dr. Hottie?
Okay, let's not go crazy.
I don't-
He's
They gave
definitely
him the
not
Trump
worse.
look.
They gave him the Trump voice and the Trump. I don't know. Maybe I'm not remembering Dr.
The voice
Hottie, but
does make it so
God.
much better. When you judge, you can just grab him. You don't even have to wait. You can just go up
Oh
and grab
God! Oh God!
Hey, not so fast.
him.
Yes, like
No. As I said before, this witness is very sensitive and delicate.
Fucking lies.
I would ask the court to please exercise care when addressing her.
Yes, indeed. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. You are a true gentleman. Miss Faye, you could learn a lot from this man.
I guess I'm just forgetting him, Zilla safe.
Your Honor, I have no interest in being a gentleman.
If he's such a gentleman, he sure doesn't act like one to me.
Sir?
Huh? Yes, my dear.
This is my first time, so
Please.
I'm sure I'll make a lot of mistakes.
They know what they were
Anyway,
doing.
I just want to say I'm sorry for all the trouble I might cause.
They knew what they were doing.
No. It's trouble at all.
Yeah, God. Pain.
Not a bit of trouble.
Now then, may we please have your name and occupation?
Melissa
Fucking
Foster?
excuse me?
Fucking liar.
Fucking excuse me?
That's wrong.
My name is, Melissa Foster. I'm a college student, a freshman in the literature department.
Wasn't she a freshman like 5 years later, too?
No.
Like, does she just keep passing for a college student? What is this? What's
She
going
is a
on?
college student, but she's definitely not Melissa Foster.
She's female and a college student. Thank you,
Yep,
Mason. I was
there you go.
confused.
Done.
Unless we got like a twin situation going
You
on
were
here.
on the scene
no.
when the unfortunate event occurred, correct?
Yeah, just 1 year before the Feeney case. That's what I thought.
And you were the one who took this photo. Is that accurate?
How could you be so mean?
Yeah, see here. What are you doing shoving that in her face like that?
Such a gruesome picture of two people standing on a bridge in the rain. I can't take it.
Huh? But it's just a photograph. It's not like it's something dangerous.
Have you seen
Most
this
of the
man?
time it
Ah!
makes people laugh.
Ah! 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 Oh.
I love how we both go for 2 different jokes at the same time. Just confuse them even further. Next time I'll be forced to penalize you.
Oh god, put her in the penalty box.
Uh-oh. I don't like the turn this has taken.
Oh god.
Is she staring at me?
She's not the only one.
And you would be?
Huh? I- I'm the defense attorney. My name is Mia Fey.
Hmm. I see. So you are.
The enemy.
Now then, young lady, could you please give us your testimony?
Yes, Your Honor. I'll do my best.
Monster.
Yeah. I was using my camera to take some pictures of wildflowers. Then I noticed there was two people standing up on the suspension bridge. How scary! Suddenly, they just started fighting. That's when I hurried and took the photo that shows the crucial moment. It's horrifying. I don't know how any of you can look at it. And then, right after that, I called the police.
Using what?
My camera phone, of course.
Hmm. By the way, where were you standing when the incident occurred?
I believe the map would be of help here. You see, she was standing on her own 2 feet.
Hmm. I was standing right over here. My
Well, the
camera
zoom
has
on
an
that camera
amazing
must be
zoom.
incredible.
Yeah,
Doesn't
it's
the camera-
Because there's a
fantastic.
fucking cliff in the way.
Yeah, but wait. First of all, yes. Second of all, doesn't it look like they're not fighting in that photo? They're just like staring
Yeah,
each
they're
other
just
down.
standing there.
Yeah, they're literally
Yeah.
just standing.
But also, I think it'll have something to do with her angle. She could see here where there's no bridge. They couldn't have been standing there. They would have had to be standing here, and how could she have seen
Mhm.
that? You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe they can say they was right in the middle of the bridge, but like, I don't know. Kind of sus. I was standing in a beautiful field surrounded by tall cliffs in the rain with my delicate little
Objection.
fragile body.
So, you took the photo from that location, eh?
Yes, Sarah.
They're just standing there, menacingly.
I
Run, SpongeBob!
Oh!
Damn, that's a really good Patrick.
that was amazing,
you.
actually. that was top tier.
That was like, holy shit.
I brought the camera I was using at the time, just like Mr. Edgeworth asked me to.
What a cute
God.
camera. Just like its owner.
What's worse is that I had a camera exactly like that. A small but
Well.
powerful model. I like pink. Pink is my
No,
favorite
please,
color.
no one say anything, please.
Alright then, Miss B. Time for your cross-examination. But I warn you, make the witness cry again, and you'll feel the wrath of my gavel.
Please.
What are you pleasing at? I don't even know.
I don't understand.
Someone in chat might know what I mean. I'm hoping they don't do it.
Okay, we like to press
All
everything,
I
I
see
guess.
is a winky face.
Winky faces are sus.
They are.
And that's from Parry, so it doesn't count. Press.
Hold it! Did you say wildflowers?
Yes, the mountain is famous for its beautiful spring wildflowers.
But it's only February.
Well, it's California, and I couldn't wait for spring to come. There's like snowdrops or something, right?
I know just how you feel. It's just like when I first started growing this glorious beard of mine. I just couldn't wait, so I wore a dyed blonde Santa beard until mine grew naturally.
Alright then.
Would you mind if we got back to the facts of the case, Your Honor?
Yes, very much so. Let me talk about my beard more. Hold it! Was there anything strange about the two of them?
I'm a bad girl. I know I am. It looked like they were having a really serious conversation up there, and so I decided to watch them, like some kind of peeping Tom.
No. Everyone is like that.
Yeah, but you don't know what I was doing when I was watching them, Your Honor.
Oh.
All of this is bad.
That's right, taking pictures. I love watching other people fight too. In fact, I can't get enough of it. Actually,
Yeah,
that's why I took this job in the first place.
that was definitely it.
Too much info, Your Honor.
In any case, it's perfectly natural for you to have kept watching them. Like a weirdo, like a fucking stalker. Like with your tongue out and everything, with drool flying on your face.
Ah,
Especially dressed as they were.
Why?
I hate this one. Well, anyway, I was watching them very closely.
Hold it! Do you have any idea what they were fighting about?
No, I have no idea. Why do you ask that?
Looks at camera.
Oh, I just thought that maybe you overheard what they said.
Um,
Ugh. Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry.
I would never eavesdrop. That's too far. Peeping Tom is one thing, but listening in too, that's
Taking a picture. Fine.
I've got more class than that.
You have a weird double standards. That's right, Miss Faye. Don't drag the witness down to your level. Ugh.
Miss Faye, when I'm watching people in their homes changing, they're naked and I'm filming it.
But I'm
I
not
have the
listening.
audio turned off.
Yeah,
Okay?
no
I'm not
mic.
recording any audio or sound.
There's no sound.
Hold it! Why did you take a photo?
Well, the two of them were really going at it. Ever since I was a little girl, I always wanted to be a news reporter.
Fake news.
I guess that part of me just kind of took over.
Smells like a lie to me.
Mia's also allergic to lies, just like Mars.
Yes, I understand completely. Every now I can't completely abandon my boyhood dream.
Please.
Any guesses on what
Please.
his boyhood dreams are?
No, I don't want to get
Franco in my
demonetized even
beard.
harder.
I still use my grandson to test my comedy routines on. So, he wanted to be a comedian, huh? Not that it has any bearing on this.
All I could do was to use my camera and not my ears. That would be rude. But so I took the photo of the crucial moment and gave it to the police. And then I called them.
Hold it! You called the police? With what?
Yes, because it looked to me like the murderer was going to try to escape.
We were already moving before the call even came in. Thanks to the victim's note, we had already started our operation.
That was certainly tough luck for the criminal. If Harry Falls isn't the criminal, then there must be something strange in that girl's testimony.
Be careful, keep them.
Ugh.
That girl has the judge wrapped around her little finger. You're going to have a tough time poking holes in that testimony of hers.
You're going to have to come up with something really good, Mia. Okay.
Okay. I don't think we have any new...
I think it's going to come down to the map and her position. It's just a matter of
Okay.
finding the line that it would go with.
They were standing up on the suspension bridge. Suddenly they started fighting. I hurried and took the photo that shows... So maybe this one with the thingy?
You think that with the map? I was thinking it was the second line where she said she could see them.
I feel like it's this one with this because this is when she took the photo, presenting the photo and being like, this is weird. Because I don't have one that's like where she's standing. That's like on the map. Like,
Okay,
make sense?
okay, I see what you're getting at.
so I feel like it's this one with the photo.
Okay.
Good night,
Good
Oh, who's
night,
going to sleep?
Mason.
Mason.
Night, Mason.
Yeah, camera's not
As opposed
there
to Day
yet.
Mason.
Yes. Good day to you, Mason. And good night.
Good afternoon.
Alrighty. Yeah, because this is the one where it's like, she heard- Oh, she took the photo at the crucial moment! What the fuck is this moment? Right?
Like, they're just standing there.
That's what I'm saying. The crucial moment is them just standing there. Lame. That's it. Present.
Alright. There's a contradiction. You said this was a crucial moment, but this is just lame.
No, you
How
can't
do you
see
explain the
giant
lameness
menacing-
of this photograph?
Yeah, the menacing symbols coming off
Yeah.
of the balls. The music
Dun,
stops.
dun, 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 dun. Witness. When you said you took a photo of the crucial moment, is this what you meant? All I can see in this photo are two people facing each
See,
other.
the vibes are all off.
You testified that you saw the two of them starting to fight. Normally, that's the kind of thing we would refer to as a crucial moment. This moment is particularly uncrucial. Why haven't you presented a photo like that? Point.
Well, you see...
The photo we presented was the only one there was. Crucialess or otherwise.
Tap. But if you really wanted to capture the crucial moment,
Hold on, Dylan. You said crucialess or not?
Yes.
So it was very crucial, is what she's saying.
Well, you're saying it was crucialess.
No, yeah, but but Dahlia's saying it was crucial.
crucial.
I
Yeah.
know, but he's saying this is the photo, crucialess or otherwise. Just accept
Yes,
it, whatever.
I know. No, never mind. Okay.
Then what happened next? Point. You must have taken a photo of it. Do.
This guy's a Canadian. He's just Homer Simpson.
Do.
The donuts.
My apologies, young lady. But Miss Faye's assertion is not without a certain amount of merit.
Merit
And that
badges.
certain amount is very little because she ran a film. There.
He can certainly downplay a situation, can't he?
I'm sorry. I'm a very bad girl. I used it all up. The film, I mean.
You ran out of film.
This photo was the last one.
What?
Unfortunately, that is the truth. The brutal, hard to take truth.
Ugh.
I personally examined all of the photographs she took that day. All the other photos are of the witness herself, playing among the wildflowers. And regardless of how much the judge wants to see it, we're not going to be introducing the photos of the witness playing with herself.
The witness herself? Then who took the photos?
Well, you see, my camera has a built-in timer feature.
So you took photos of yourself?
Yeah, I call them selfies. It's gonna catch on.
Ugh. It's never gonna catch on. No one is going to do that. Huh. I remember taking some photos of myself once too. I used a stick to do it. I just held it out and then pressed the button with my stick. Maybe I'll call it a selfie stick. Please, no details! And it seems that Miss Faye's assertion was not so decisive after all.
Hello, Roval.
Hi, Roval. Wait, just a minute.
No.
No. Well, if she that. Wow, I'm amazed that's the first time I've screwed up lines for this judge. Go me. Well, if she had no film left, she couldn't very well take more pictures, eh?
This judge shakes his head very fast.
Miss Foster, perhaps then you could tell us about a different sort of photo. Photos of the incident that you took with your very own eyes.
Yeah, that's the most unreliable thing ever.
Mr. Edgeworth, I understand that you're trying to be funny, but that's the worst one you've done yet. I mean,
God.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Sorry,
you're...
that was my alternate personality, Dahlia, talking.
Yeah, don't mind her. You're quite the poet.
And I didn't even know it.
Very well. Then let's get back to the cross-examination with the prosecution and the witness stop flirting. Let's hear your thoughts on the fight that you witnessed.
Don't worry, Your Honor, the door doesn't open that way.
All I could think about is that, sadly, Dahlia never actually liked Phoenix, but
No,
like they
poor
both have the same
Phoenix.
taste in men. Otherwise, if she actually did like him. Yes, Mr. Judge.
Boy, this guy is really a sucker for sweet talk.
He looks like the other Kita. And the room is the one that's getting all the attention.
Blech. Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah, that is sickening.
Yeah. Blech, blech. Yeah, it's sickening. Blech, blech. Trying to
Ugh.
gag as Mia.
Uh,
No! Stop! I didn't mean it that way and you know it.
I don't
Yes,
think
you
I
did.
do.
Moving on. Hold it! Did you say wildflowers?
Yes, the mountain is famous for its beautiful spring wildflowers.
I think I already said
Did we do this one already?
Yeah.
Oh, we did.
you
Then what was
did.
that whole ending thing from? Just the end?
I think that was the ending thing.
Oh, no, no, no. No,
Oh, wait.
I thought we were gonna get new testimony. We presented a thing and they went like, whatever. That
Oh,
was
they
weird.
backtracked.
That was really weird.
Yeah, it wasn't decisive enough.
That was weird.
Do we want to present the map
They
on
can't
that
see
line?
where she
Oh,
was.
this is
the high
new.
cliffs.
Wait a sec.
Right? This is new. The victim turned around and tried to run away, but I don't remember.
What?
She only got about. This is new. That's new stuff.
That's very new.
Oh, okay. Hold
Oh,
on.
crap.
It's fine. It's fine.
Terry Falls isn't the criminal. I think I've thought this
Oh,
before,
we
too.
did. We did. Okay. We did. It's just weird.
Okay, let's press
It didn't
those
like
two
make
new
a
things.
point. Yeah, it didn't like make a point of telling me that this was new testimony, so it's kind of weird.
Hold it! The victim. Why do you think she tried to run away? With her police training, she certainly knew better than to turn her back on a criminal.
Objection. Speculation. But this was a large, powerful man. A large, heaving, muscular individual.
No.
Chiseled jaw.
Pass.
Mr. Edgeworth, please.
A cut physique.
Pass.
Keep-
Hard pass.
A proper top. This man had
Keep
a
that
knife.
where it belongs.
I don't know about that last part, but okay.
If it had been a quaggy woman like you?
What the
I'm sure
fuck?
she would have acted differently.
What the fuck?
Quaggy?
Quaggy?
Quaggy? Why, you...
I don't even know what
Didn't
that
know
means.
Detective was in here.
I don't even know if I should be offended or not. I mean, I should, but how much? How bad is Quaggy? If it had been me, I probably would have jumped into the river. But I can't swim,
Resembling-
so that would have backfired horribly.
Flabby or
Yeah.
soft?
Yielding soft or
Oh.
flabby.
Okay. I'm trying to decide how offended we should be. I mean,
Pretty
it can't
offended.
be too bad since it's in an 8+ game, but
Quaggy.
wow. There's still something wrong with this testimony.
And press.
This woman is a veritable stamp
Oh,
grab.
no.
Oh crap! This is where the measuring tape is
Yeah,
gonna
there's
come
10
in.
yards listed. Huh.
Oh
Shit.
no! I hate math. So you're saying Sergeant Hawthorne wasn't able to get away from him?
Well, it's a narrow bridge and it was swaying back and forth. If you ask me, both of them were in danger of falling off. I only wish I could have done something to help her. Not like she's related to me or anything.
That seems to make sense. I wonder about that. Something seems kind of off.
Hmm.
Does it not? You have a good sixth sense. When you feel that something's off, that's when you need to figure out why.
Okay, we
Terry
read this
Falls
part.
isn't a criminal. Third
Get
time's
that?
the charm. If I think this again, maybe the answer will
Okay.
come to me.
So it's definitely
So
one
it's
of those
that
last
last
two
line.
sentences. I think it's the last line, not the other one.
I think it's the last one because they talked about that one pretty obviously.
When I see the word quaggy, I think of an alternate universe Scooby-Doo who doesn't have R's for everything but Q's.
Quack quack quaggy!
That wasn't where my mind went at all.
High five, Dylan. Uh, You think this one?
See the map.
Check. I mean, 5 yards is you know, I don't know where they were on the bridge. I'm gonna say like the middle. And so, like, she literally couldn't go anywhere. See,
Yeah.
the reason that I don't think it's that she only got 10 yards away, I think it's she turned around and ran because we focused on why would she do that if literally her back was against, like, dead air.
Yeah.
Versus,
so
like, the
let's try
10
it with
yards,
that
like, I feel
line
like it's
then.
specific in a way that we don't actually need. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. You think it's a bit of a red herring.
Yeah, I mean, what do you think, Dylan? Which one do you think we should do the map on?
That.
This one.
Okay.
Okay.
We're all in agreement. It's unanimous. That's
Dusky
the
Bridge
trunk.
map.
That's the map.
Oh, I ticked check instead of
Oh
present.
my god.
Hold on, stop.
Just be glad
Oh
she didn't
my
present the trunk
God.
photo.
Yeah,
I
didn't
really
present the
almost
wrong
had a
thing.
heart
Dusky
attack then.
Bridge photo
Map.
present. Okay. Music stop.
Objection! Tap! Witness! Your testimony is a joke.
What? But I just.
Miss Faye, I thought I warned you to not make the witness cry. Flip.
Bitch, like I care.
1 short testimony and 2 bad contradictions. Tap. There's no possible excuse. Point. You say there were 2 contradictions. Oh, it's simple. Just take a look at the diagram of the area.
Boop, doop, boop, doop, 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 doop.
According to her testimony, the 2 of them were in the middle of the bridge. Which she shouldn't have been able to see from her position anyway, but that's besides the point. But if they were, and the victim had turned around and tried to run, well, then it really wouldn't have worked out.
Oof.
She would have hit a dead end. Well, she did hit a dead end, but the other way. You said 10 yards, but she couldn't have ran even 5. Because dusky bridges collapsed on that side.
Why is it still open to the public then? Like, thank you.
What does all this mean? Enlighten me.
Enlighten me. No. Stay in the dark, Judge.
Oh, it's very simple, Your Honor. Allow me to enlighten you. This charming little witness just told a charming little lie. That's all there is to it. This beautiful young lady has been lying to the court.
You
Not
can't
like
lie if
what-
you're beautiful.
Objection. Just a moment, Your Honor.
That's why Edgeworth gets away with everything. He's so
Everyone
pretty.
knows Disney logic. If you're pretty, you're good.
Yep.
Mr. Edgeworth.
That's me. Your Honor, allow
I
me
thought
to allow me to personally apologize for the confusion.
What do you mean?
That's exactly what I mean. Thank you. There's one major mistake in this diagram.
Uh-oh.
What did you say?
I said there's one major mistake in this diagram.
What are you referring to?
This diagram, like I said. Please. Again, I'm sorry for this confusion. I'm trying to clear it up. It's all because this diagram was made after the incident occurred. It's a very old bridge. We couldn't find any official blueprints of it.
So you're saying?
I'm saying that even though this bridge is currently in disrepair,
Oh, God. Ugh.
9999, there's no evidence that can prove that this bridge was broken during the incident. So true, Sarah.
That's ridiculous.
You're right, it is. And you can't actually tell the condition of the bridge from this photo.
I don't
So,
know. Over here on the left looks pretty disrepair-y with all this goop on it, but you know.
No, it's just goopy. That's just how it was.
It's the goopy bridge.
I apologize to the court for not being more clear when I presented the evidence.
Oof.
This guy is good.
Huh? What do you mean?
It means I might want to be a prosecutor one day.
No, don't go the dark side.
He planned it from the beginning. He's a genius, alright. That diagram on the beach was his insurance policy.
What? Oh, that coward.
I know. Who uses insurance? I mean, geez, is it likely it is really going to happen? I don't think so.
Yeah, if
paying
you
a
buy
premium for nothing.
insurance, it means that you think you're going to get into an accident. That's coward talk.
If you plan for the worst, it'll happen.
What? What is it? There's no need.
Everyone
Just
try your
drive
Godot
better.
voice
What are
right
you, a
now.
loser? Just leave. Just
Get in
drive
better
around them.
health. How do you mean it is a chronic genetic condition?
If
Who
ever-
cares?
If ever you feel sick, simply don't.
Miss-
I mean, what are you,
Miss-
stupid?
This is what you call, as we in the business call, a skill issue.
It
When
is
there
true.
is a flood
But you
warning,
have
tell the weather to
doctors-
turn around.
Doctors ate him for this one simple trick: chicken noodle soup. Accuse of illness.
Dylan's stuck at work all day, so Goblin Mode comes out. I'm in my final week of clients. My Goblin Mode is coming out. Or I don't know what your excuse is.
I'm always goblin mode.
This is not.
there you
goblin
go.
mode. This is
not goblin
normal.
mode. Honestly,
We're
Dylan's
just
been pretty tame
normalin'.
this whole time. This one's been pretty tame this entire time compared to what
Yeah.
we've done recently. Oh my god.
Well, Miss Faye, it seems you've once again made a reckless accusation.
Bitch! I said
Ugh.
what I said.
Man, I love the burden of proof not being where it should be. Edgeworth be out there like,
There's no evidence that proves the bridge was broken.
it's like, bitch, you have to prove it wasn't.
Yeah. I'm so sorry. I should have been more careful myself.
No. It wasn't your fault at all.
Now then, shall we go on with the trial? I'd like to establish, once and for all, what it was that the witness actually saw.
I will happily continue the trial once I stop my cat from rolling off the bed like a dum-dum. Indeed.
Why would you stop them?
Because she's about to fall on the floor and hurt herself.
Wait, Mars. And?
What?
And
Are you
I
aware
love
that
my
cats can
cat.
fall from an infinite height and be fine?
Most cats, yes. This cat, no. I have watched her roll over in her sleep and just flop onto the floor.
And guess what? She was fine.
She was fine,
There you
but
go.
she did not land on her feet.
Her bones are made of jelly. She's fine.
I mean, that is true.
I will say cat bones are made of
But
jelly. This is
I am a
fact.
concerned cat parent. I can't help
And
it.
you are concerned for no reason.
Just like a real parent, so there we go.
Not cops. Cats are literally made to be dropped from high distances and be fine.
Cops are made to be dropped from high.
It's fine.
It's okay, they bounce.
The government doesn't want you to know this, but you can just throw a cop out of a helicopter. They can't stop you.
They're built for it.
Young lady. May I ask you to please proceed with your testimony?
But it's so hard to go on.
We're all on your side,
Oh,
Miss
God.
Foster.
Enthuse, I know you didn't mean it, but at the time you typed boing, she's like, it's so hard.
There's no need to worry.
That's
Just
just
tell us
bad
what you saw.
timing.
Yes, sir. After he stabbed her in the back, he quickly picked her up in his arms, then carried her over to the car. I suppose that was the only way he could make sure the body stayed hidden. But he couldn't just leave the body on top of the bridge. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm only supposed to talk about what I saw. As Mars is startled, it scared me.
Because my cat just rolled off the bed and flopped onto the floor.
And guess what? She was fine.
But she's very startled and very confused right now.
It's all her fault.
I know, but she's dumb, and I love
Mars,
her.
you could have stopped her from falling if you were a better cat parent.
Oh. Wow, calling my parenting into question. How dare
Wow.
I am?
you?
Listen, why would you want your cat to take unnecessary damage? That's pretty cringe.
I didn't want her to. I
It's
pulled
not
her
it's
away
not
from
over
the
5
edge.
feet. There's no fall
You know
damage.
the funny thing? She wasn't even asleep that time. She was cleaning herself. Like, she was licking herself and leaning to the side, and then she just flopped over.
At a certain
like-
point, she just wants to fall.
Oh, you dumb
Gosh,
dumb.
you did fall off the bridge. You just bounced off the water. Because he's a cop. And all cops are bouncy.
It's the donuts.
It's the.
Yeah. It must be.
Oh, God.
Oh, what was that noise? Witnessing such violence must have been difficult.
That's how he made it out of that car accident in the second game, because he's just bouncing around.
You bounced.
It would have killed anyone else.
Yeah, anyone else but not a cop, because they're bouncy.
Finally, that plot hole is resolved.
Yes, sir. I'm still shaken up.
If he accepts this testimony, as it is, we are finished.
Don't say that.
All cops are bouncy. A-cab. That's right, Enthuse.
Oh, wait. Maybe let's stop off at my favorite cafe on the way home.
It did it again.
They make a really great mocha latte.
This trial isn't over yet.
She's asking you out on a date, Mia.
It's attorney, bitch.
Very true. Accurate.
That's what I like to hear.
Good recovery, Kato. Good recovery.
He tried.
He recovered. He took it with
Oh
stride.
my god.
And he can try again. I made a
Succeeds
mistake.
eventually.
Your cross-examination, if you please.
Gumshoe.
Contradiction is staring you right in the face, Mia. Go on the attack.
The come That's
So that's
beautiful.
canon.
That's
Absolutely.
canon. It's excellent. Whips make the flying noise. I'm dying.
Okay. We all know what the contradiction is, right?
I'm,
Please.
Car crash!
Mars, I can't tell the contradiction because the chat is just going bonkers about this cops being bouncy thing, and it's all your cat's fault. It's all your cat's fault. He carried her over to the car. So the only way body could stay hidden.
Oh, Lakitu, bro, this is why Mia should never have taken the offer to go out for drinks.
Just leave it on
Or
top of
offer
the
drinks. Drinks equals death.
Okay, what is your I think this is going to be the same, but read it
Yeah,
and see if
this
it
is
is.
clearly. Oh, something about this testimony is still bothering
Kitten?
me.
Ever put
Ugh.
salt in your coffee?
Dylan has.
No. Why would I?
Sorry, that was a weird thing to ask. But also, why not?
Huh?
It may actually go better with coffee than sugar, right?
No,
Dylan,
it literally
consensus?
makes you throw up.
No, sugar's better. Listen, my point is, if you are not sure, you might as well add a ton of salt to it.
He's telling us to just
So
press
press,
everything.
It might bring out the rust in something, like a piece of evidence.
He's right, Mia. Go present something. You've got nothing to lose.
Well, that's a lie.
In the top right, you actually have a, you have
Yeah.
a health bar. So, by the way, I wouldn't put salt in my coffee. The two don't go well after all.
Well then. Mars, what
Good
do you
to
think
know.
the contradiction is? So we'll press it.
She's talking. I don't know what line it is, but she's talking about seeing him pick the victim up, walk her over to the car and everything. But isn't the car behind the stupid cliff?
Yeah.
No. Oh, but then she says, "Oh
Yes.
no, only what I saw though." So
Yeah, so what's that all about? Can we press that final line actually?
yeah.
Because, like, is she now talking about stuff she heard? Like, what is this line all about? Hold it! And you're absolutely certain that it was my client who was carrying the body? Well, that's not the direction I wanted.
Well, he was wearing a prisoner's uniform, but as for his face,
So, you're saying you didn't get a clear look at his face?
well, they were far away, and it was raining as well. I thought I was only supposed to say exactly what I saw.
Excellent. You're a remarkably honest young woman.
All right, this is blah blah blah. Skirber blur blur blah. All
You
right,
know what? Press it all.
we're just pressing it all. Skirbity
Yeah.
wop.
Hold it! Are you saying that the victim didn't fall down on the bridge?
Actually, maybe it kind of.
Of course, she didn't fall down on the bridge. If she had fallen down, this photo wouldn't make any sense. Looks at Cabra.
Yes, pastry puff. But Maggie did, because she fell out of a 9-story building as a child and lived.
That's
She
how
was
we know
meant
she
to
was
be a
destined
cop.
To be a cop.
And Dustin wasn't. Dustin shouldn't have been a cop. He was in the wrong line of work, and
No,
he didn't bounce.
He didn't bounce.
He didn't bounce.
Damn.
It should have been him with the waiter job and her with the cop job.
If that was the case, her coat would have been all muddy.
He's also very
Well,
sweaty, though,
enthused,
Sarah.
he was in forensics.
Just little
Eventually, a little late.
Objection! If you don't mind, I was asking the witness.
Because it's
Objection!
incredibly
I do
bouncy.
mind. That's why I answered.
Objection! I mind your minding.
No need to be so rude.
Well, young lady.
Of course she didn't fall down. The man in the prison uniform grabbed her before she could. Like, he pushed her and then caught her before she touched the ground. That's what I was thinking of.
I feel like Migas has got to be pretty bouncy
He's so
because he
bouncy.
ran at 100 miles an hour into a stop sign, and all it did was rearrange his face shape.
Oh,
Flat.
Megan's
Like,
a
he should be
jellyfish.
dead.
Also, Marshall freaking, like, came at him with a knife, and all that
I
happened
mean,
was
yeah,
cutting his hand.
that's true and all, but it's the stop sign thing that really sells the deal for me.
You can still get cut if you're bouncy.
I know. That's why I said
No,
that.
I'm saying to pastry puff.
Okay.
Not you. You're fine.
We are one step too slow. And then, what did the defendant do after that?
Press.
Hold it! You personally witnessed that.
This means Gant can bounce.
Hell yeah.
I can't. Oh my god. Yes.
Did anything strange happen when he did that?
Well, I don't know if you call it strange or not, but that's when the victim's scarf fell off.
You mean this scarf?
Her words match what we found at the scene. I don't see any problem.
Bitch.
Hold it! You mean the defendant carried the body all by himself?
Yes.
Considering the girth of the defendant, I don't think it would be difficult.
Why? Yes, but let's remember they were on a narrow bridge that was ready to collapse.
Pastry puff, that means that Marshall is Woody the cowboy.
Is it even possible for him to have carried a dead body on a bridge like that?
Oh my god, like it too!
Well, the fact of the matter is that he did. That kind of talk is just silly.
Wow.
Oh.
Why did he get so emotional all of a sudden?
It's not just a phase, Mom.
It was actually a phase, Mom, so I'm
It
glad
was
though.
very
I'm
much a
glad it
phase.
was a phase.
Miss Fang, if you think there's some other possibility, please share it with the rest of us.
I think that we press this one, so we need to press this one.
Yeah.
Boop.
Hold it! Why do you say that? It's already a broken down bridge hidden away in the mountains. Doing anything more to hide the corpse would be going overboard, wouldn't it?
Yes, but that mountain is famous among hikers. A surprising number of people go up there.
But it's February, right? And it was raining that day, correct?
There's also a small temple and a channeling dojo there. You know those monks? They just love cold, isolated places and waterfalls or something.
I think the witness is trying to say that you can't testify. That the corpse could have been found at any time.
Yes, Mr. Puff.
Besides, the witness is merely reporting what she witnessed with her own eyes.
Okay, and then we press this, so...
Okay. So I think that last bit was her about to try to talk about the face, and then she backed out. I still feel like it's the map where her
I
view
think
is
it
blocked.
is the map, and I think it's with this... Nope, not this one. Come on, let me go back. I think it's with this one, actually. Because I'm pretty sure at the beginning we talked about how the bodies were never recovered when they were thrown into the Eagle River and they fell off the bridge. Why would he not just throw her body off the bridge? That's, like, pretty
There you
easy.
go.
You know? Like,
Occam's
Do
razor.
it.
that's not the only way the body could have stayed hidden, right? So, present the map here. Yeah, yeah. I think so.
All right.
Boom!
Objection. A killer not wanting his victim to be found. I can understand that.
Locked is the new pants.
However, the idea of moving the body for that purpose is clearly odd. There was a much easier way to make sure the body wasn't found.
He's not a cop pastry puff, so it didn't. He's not a toy.
Well, what is it? Take another look at the map of the area and you'll see how. There's a river right below the bridge.
That is how bridges work. Yep.
Earlier, Mr. Edgeworth pointed out something interesting about the river.
It was really far away. Yeah, knew it.
I heard you read that.
Am
Read
I
it again.
supposed to be doing this voice?
Read it
And
again,
recall
Dylan.
For those who are not aware, Eagle River is well known for its powerful current.
You read it last stream.
Okay, but I did read it though.
Yeah, read it again.
Most bodies that fall in are never recovered.
Woo!
Mm.
Yes, that's how it works, pastry puff.
In the kidnapping case 5 years ago, the victim's body was carried away and never found.
Oh.
Tap! If 10 murders were to occur at that same spot above the Eagle River, you can bet your boots that every other killer would have tossed the body into the water.
He's not like the other killers, Your Honor.
Order! I'm not sure if I care for the way you put that, Miss Faye. But I must admit, it does seem odd not to have thrown the body into the river.
Oh.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth,
How sad. Perhaps Miss Faye would do well to try taking a dip in the river herself.
why do I hear Ori hyperventilating on the other end?
You should commit unalive plus L plus ratio 192.184.000. After all, you claim to be such an expert in the ways of nature.
Because Chad is going nuts. That's why I'm hyperventilating over here.
What are you talking about?
My point is that you should... Okay, let's not get demonetized. My point is that no matter how odd you may find the killer's method of body disposal, the fact is that this is what the killer did. None of your arguments have anything to do with what the witness saw.
Quite true.
It really is pastry puff.
Miss Faye, it seems that your assertion is without merit after all. Objection! Tap! But what the witness claims to have seen is totally ridiculous.
Okay, I was trying to think of a Bruce Goodman toy and trying to make it with like a goose because of our whole Honk Gooseman thing, but I think the closest we could get to is the squeaker penguin. The squeaky penguin.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Objection! Surely you can't deny that the body was found in the trunk of the car.
I know we got Toy Story fans in here, so everybody
I know,
knows what
I
I'm
would
talking
hate to have a
about.
body in my trunk. That's awful.
Oh, shit like
Just
that won't
jinx
happen
yourself.
to a good man like you, Edgeworth. That's certainly consistent with what the witness has told us.
I love how the sprinklers just turned on and it's orange.
Oh, there's Muttley again. Ugh.
Oh, that's a good one, Lakitu.
Please, witness, go on with your testimony.
I'll try.
All you have to do is tell us only what you saw.
I'm gonna sneeze.
Otherwise, the mean lady
The
might
mean
yell at you
lady.
again.
Ugh. Who is he talking about?
Listen, it took every out of restraint not to call you a bimbo, but keep up at least.
All right. I'll do my best. This
Already
is
got
new.
them.
Nah, it's not named.
No, this is the same.
This is the same? Oh, so we're
This
just
is the
doing it
same.
again? Back to
Yeah.
after stabbed her in the
See,
back, quickly
because
picked
we
up in an
got
arm.
kicked out of it.
Oh, okay.
Your
This is a
assertion
weird whole
doesn't
thing.
hold water. I think.
Carried
Can
her
you
over to the
press
car.
this one again?
Oh, this is new. The killer broke into the trunk of the stolen car and hit the body in there. That's new.
Oh.
And that's a how could she see that because she's a behind the thing. There's
It's
no way that's
gotta
not a
be.
how could she see that.
Eventually, it's gotta be. What did the man do then?
Well, naturally he got in the car and was about to flee. That's when I came to my senses. I said to myself, you have to call the police.
And so that's when you called the police?
Yes, only because I told myself to do so.
You're sure that you saw all that with your own eyes? This is definitely where it has to be presented.
Yes, I'm 100% certain.
This
Yeah.
has to be it.
The
Make sure you go back though.
yeah. I'm just gonna make sure there's nothing else here. Okay, that's all.
Yeah,
old
there's-
stuff. God, I click back
Ay,
and it
ay,
doesn't
ay.
do back. Very annoying. Okay, it has to be that new statement because it's new.
Yeah. She wouldn't have seen
Okay,
shit.
killer broke into the trunk of stolen car and hid the body there. And we want to present the map.
I do believe so. If you want, check it again.
Because they said that she was here on this side.
Yeah. There's a cliff in the way.
Yep, alright. I will
How could
present
you
the
have
map.
seen any of that?
Ooh.
Objection. Well, Miss Foster, it looks like you've done it this time.
Uh-huh.
Yes, she did do it,
d-
Kitty.
Done
That's right.
what?
Made a crucial mistake. A crucial mistake. Like what, Miss V? The killer broke in. Oh, I'm sorry. I have to do it in her voice. The killer broke into the trunk of the stolen car and hid the body in there. You're saying that you saw that, right? With your very own eyes.
Yes, and
It's simple, Miss Foster. Take a look at the diagram. The place you claim to have taken the photo from that day is here.
mm-hmm.
And the car is here. Do you see what I mean?
It wasn't the
Even if
pants.
you tried to see the car.
Hashtag no pants.
Hashtag no pants.
Hashtag no pants.
This outcropping of rock is directly in the way.
Ah!
That's right, Miss Foster. Tap! From where you were standing, you could not have possibly seen the killer's car.
Objection! Whenever she goes to look at flowers in the mountains, she brings one of those submarine periscopes. Also, objection. That mountain range, it was,
It was not there
that's only
yesterday.
been added in the most recent depiction because
outcropping of
the
rock
tectonic
was
plates
there.
didn't
You
press up
can't
against each
prove-
other until just this year.
You can't prove.
Like, I'm sorry, erosion hasn't occurred yet.
She only goes to the mountain with stilts on, Your Honor.
I can't wait to see how the fuck they talk themselves.
I was gonna
into this
read that, and you
Oh.
skipped it.
Sorry, you pause and then you act
I
like
was
you didn't.
riffing.
Yeah, and then you paused.
Whatever the fuck I just said.
That map
However,
may show a large outcropping there.
I'm not gonna take your word for it. However,
Wow, ass.
it isn't so tall that it would stop it from seeing the car.
So rude. That's right. It's not high at all. It's not a topographic map. The 5-yard scale doesn't even work. But I was able to see his car just fine.
Flip. I'm so sorry, but that just doesn't wash.
She means it stinks.
I believe it was the witness who presented this as evidence to the court, yes?
Well, no.
This is the location that the photo was taken from. Your own photo tells the whole story. You can clearly see the left side of the bridge. But the outcropping that is being referred to is really more like a cliff.
No.
Tap! Your view should have been completely cut off by this cliff. Point! But still you claim to have been able to see the killer's car. That was like full-on anime girl scream.
Ballyhoo.
No! Order in the cunt. What is the meaning of all this ballyhoo?
Objection. Belly me, that's who.
What?
Don't jump to any hasty
Thank
conclusions.
God.
The fact that the escapee fled in a stolen car was reported on the news. After witnessing a murder, I'm sure you can appreciate that the witness was very upset. I mean, look at her now. There's no murder going on and she's just crying. Women, am I right? But besides that, she must have heard about the stolen car and convinced herself that she saw it.
Objection! Tap! But she was repeatedly warned before starting her testimony. Point! She was told to testify only about what she saw with her own eyes. People are perfect lie detectors and have photographic memory. Everybody knows this.
100%. Mr. Judge, I think we're going to save here and have to finish it next week.
Tap! Objection! No, I'm kidding.
All right, guys. Thank you
What a
all
cliffhanger.
for coming out. I know,
right?
but it is 2
It's
minutes
so
to
interesting.
11:30.
I think this whole case is full trial. I don't
Yeah.
think there's any investigation.
I think we're pretty close to the end, but it is just that time of night. What a cliff!
Chubby
I know.
puppy, what are we
And
talking about?
what a cliff that Melissa is trying to deal with. But thank you all
Yeah.
to all of our
Poor
members.
Melissa.
This
Sure
went
hope Dahlia
really
doesn't find
fast.
out.
But
Good night, everyone.
good night,
Thanks for
everyone.
coming.
Yes.
And
have
yeah,
a
thanks for
wonderful night,
coming.
everyone.
And thank you to our members. And we will see you all next week, hopefully, or tomorrow if you want to join us for Comic Corner.
Yes.
Otherwise,
If you want to hear me talk about symbolism, tomorrow will be the night to come.
Okay then.
And
Good
if
night,
not,
everyone.
We also do D&D on Fridays.
Next week, Mia defeated.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt.
Yep. Because Edgeworth has a win streak, so I don't know.
You do.
Alrighty. Good nighty.
Good night, everybody.
Good night,